Come to my end. It's live. I hope everyone, obviously, no one's in the chat yet. No, my streams, no one jumps in straight away. But obviously, it's the link to the 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 link to if you want to join is in the chat. I don't want to stream for too long tonight because I do have work tonight. I can't work tomorrow. Um, uh, but it's like I said, I hope everyone is good on this. For me, warm Saturday night. Not uncomfortably warm. Uh, Warm enough for me, but I will be chilling with a few Jack Daniels and Cokes. Because me being me, casting out game I'd represent, I need some whiskey at some point in my life. But again, hope everyone is, obviously, whether you're watching this live, which as it stands, no one is. At some point, people will. Also, if you're watching this later on, hope you're all doing okay. Yeah, it's tonight to be an evening chat sort of thing because for me it was a tough week at work. The only person I think will have a similar sort of knowledge to my similar to the knowledge to sort of how my work week is will probably Lee, Retro Chef. Being a chef himself, he knows what it's like, and the fact that it's half-term weekends, bank holiday weekends, for a lot of people, payday weekends. Restaurant-wise, we were getting pretty much fucked all week. Proper sort of relentlessly fucked sort of thing. So today, lucky enough for me, it was an early one for me today. Surprisingly, on a Saturday. I think one of the girls I worked with was like, because where I worked for a drinking pub. So this month in June, for people that who work with drinking, get 6% off. That's it. If it's food, drink, whatever. So one girl went to me like, "Do you want to come for a drink after work?" And I wasn't exactly on a fucking good day anyway. So I was like, you know what? Got paid yesterday. I want to sort of utilise that discount. I thought, fuck it. I'll stay for a couple of drinks. Stay for a couple of drinks. I think I had 2 pints. I think those fans. I think those sort of went Carlsberg. Not too fancy, but I think after my discount, I paid £1.31 per pint. Now, how many places do you know that you can go to a place and go £1.31 a pint? Not many, especially in the UK anyway. I had 2 pints. I was £2.62. Dad picked me up. I said, like, you ready? Like, he sort of rang me up. Went, like, do me pick you up? I went, if you want. I'm like, I said to him, like, do you want to meet your beer before I leave? But yeah, so I got him Tutti Frutti Brothers, and I got myself a Corona. £2 it cost me for both. I'm like, yeah. But yeah, it's been, like I said, it's been a tough week for work wise. It's nice to relax every now and then. Thursday, I went with a mate. Mate, who did I meet? My mate Jamie, who was on I want to say last Saturday stream. Had a few drinks, barbecue. Yesterday I went. What did I really say? Retro Hunter. Went Retro Hunter yesterday, and so what I wanted to do anyway. Like I said, I paid, so I was like, I don't want to do Retro Hunter. But at the same time, I said to who did I speak to? So to Rob, Essex Retro Gamer. I was like, you know, I know he lives in not Brentwood, Benfleet. So I said to him, like, on the meet sort of thing. I think he was like, you know, I'll let you know. And I think as I got off the bus, he sort of crossed the road into the Retro Hunter. He was walking into the time he was in, I was not long after him, sort of thing. And for me, it was nice to meet a fellow tuber. To be honest, you know what, lovely guy. I'll give him a lot of credit. Rob, if you ever watch this, fantastic guy. Rob, basically with Essex Retro Gamer, what you see on screen is basically what you get in real life. To me, it's probably to boo your dick if in person, but with him, it's a bit different. So, let's see if I can. Oh. Hello. Eventually, I will get there this year. I don't need fucking twonk. Apologies, guys. I'm just currently sending this into a WhatsApp group. Again, I hope that's sent. But if you but again, I hope everyone is enjoying their weekends. Anyone who does watch, I'd love to know what you picked up. I know, like I said a minute ago, I met with Essex yesterday. He picked up a few games from Retro Hunter. I'm not going to fucking ruin his next pickup video because that's rude of me. And I think he'll probably be the same. Like, don't ruin it. But it's again, I think I said to Rob yesterday, like, for me, it's, I like to talk to people about gaming, right? That's initially why I started YouTube. But for me, it's got to the point now where I'd rather do things with the community, streams, gameplays, fucking podcasts, meetups, whatever, than the actual sort of base pickup videos, base VR responses, this, that, and the other. I'd rather sort of do things like that than actual. It's like, I would happily do this, talking to you, John, like this, each week, once a week or whatever, once a week, twice a month, whatever, and I pick up a video. Don't get me wrong, I've got some few things I want to show in this pick up video, which I picked up again yesterday when I was with Rob. Pardon me. But it's the streams is why it's like the fact that not last Saturday, but Saturday before, done a 4-hour live stream. That stream was meant to go on for 2 hours initially. 4 hours later, I'm still up and like, I just want to go to bed, but I'm loving the conversation. It's evening, Rob. Hey, Bill, just threw in a fiance plays video, and I'll be back on. Should be just about an hour or so, mate. Take your time. Take your time, mate. Your quality, the quality of your videos are fantastic, mate. So, mate, take your, mate. As much as I love you, I want you to be in the chat. Your videos, mate. The fact that maybe 45, I'll be tweeting to 10. Quick question before you go. You don't have to answer now, right? How was Miller and Carter? I know yesterday when we spoke to you said to Miller and Carter with the other half for dinner, and I want to know how it went. Then you don't have to respond now. But it's I've never been with Miller and Carter, obviously, because I know what restaurants are like. Again, I've worked in them for a few years. Again, restaurant chef probably be the same. It's because you know what kitchens are like. It's your bit with actually going out. But there was 2 reviews. Oh, one sec. Lovely, mate. Had a nice big steak. Lovely. Still bloated now. That's the thing with steak. You're eating. Oh, this is delicious. This is the bollocks. This is worth the money. But your stomach goes. And it's not until you have like a big poo, to be honest. That's when you sort of think. That's when that's when it fucks off. It eventually fucks off, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Oh, my phone's dying. Doesn't digest, does it? Sits on your belly. Yeah, and I think. Yeah, no, it does. It does proper sit. But it's not like it doesn't digest properly. It doesn't digest. It doesn't slow burn. It just sits there. Like most things, like potatoes or like some fruit, it's a slow burn. But with fucking steak, unless you ever do clear out, it proper sits there. But if you're still watching, Rob, have you played the game I gave you? I don't want to say what it is because I don't know if you're mentioning it in your next pick up video. I know you done your Xbox 360 bundle video you mentioned to me yesterday about, which, you know what, fucking them Final Fantasies were fantastic. But it's if you haven't played it, then sort of fair enough. But even if you sort of if you speak about it in the next video. But again, I hope everyone who watches this video, even again live or not yet, mate. I went out and I can't stream yet until another table comes. Once it arrives, I may try it out. That's the thing with things like that. It's some systems are sort of the Elgato. It's a lot of systems is quite easy, quite straightforward to stream. Some of it is you might need a cable to stream. I know with PS4 and I think PS5, you can easily one button press stream to YouTube and Twitch. The Xbox Series X/X, I'm not sure about. The Xbox One, I know for a long time it was Mixer. I think they do Twitch. I'm not 100% sure. So with streaming gameplay, do not get wrong. I can easily pick out 5, 6, 7 games from the Xbox Series. I would love to stream, but because I have limited capability, I can't really stream them. PS4 games that I can pick up, say, here's one to me. Walking Dead. I can stream this now. It's easy. Evening Chili 28. I hope you're good, my good sir. I don't know what your actual name is, but I'm the sort of talk to. When I mention you, I'll be saying chili. But is there a certain chili you like? It was with most things, people have a certain chilies they like. What's your chili of choice, if you will, my good sir? But like I said, I mentioned in my recent video, my channels I subscribe to video. I've been doing, my hands right, shelving, basically shelving behind me. So I've been sort of adjusting games, like, do I want this game to replace this game? Do I trim stuff down? And it's the same. I do want to mention this, but I've got a stack of six FIFA games on the PS4. Right? Big Game Al, if you need any of them, right, or Rob, if you're still watching, and if you want to screenshot this and ask him, because obviously, if I'm happy to let him have these. It's because obviously, I said, me and Rob, Essex Retro Game, yesterday met up. I don't think he was watching earlier when I mentioned this, so I'm going to say it again now, Rob. Again, it's been recorded, been streamed, it's been documented. Rob, with Essex Retro, how you see him in video is how you get him in person. And for me, that's a good thing. Because Essex Retro Gamer, in his videos to me, one of the boys, he's one of the people like, I'm going to put my opinion across, you don't like it, you don't have to listen. In person, Rob, Essex Retro Gamer, when we spoke to half an hour in Retro Hunt yesterday, same thing. Rob, it's like I said, I'm glad. When I messaged mate after, and because he sort of kind of knew I was potentially meeting up, and I sort of said to him like, I met him, I met up with him and things like that, and straight away he went, how did it go? You know, I went, I straight away, like, I think it was Rob before, I didn't even send him a fucking screenshot of the message from me. I went, you know what? Top guy, lovely guy. This is the thing with YouTube, you need the person that you put across on camera basically needs to be an extension of yourself. Personally, I'll put across, you might think, whatever. Rob, when he met me yesterday, might think, Bill, that's like that, mate. You might got him and sort of, I suppose if you want to say, and he sort of might mention me and went, you know, that Bill, what a dick, mate. I don't know, but it's one of those things. But I've still got 2 viewers, so I'm going to speak to you guys. How are you doing? Well, now 3 views. How are you guys doing? What are you up to this? Again, I said warm Saturday for me. I know Essex Retro's Benfleet, not that far away from me, so his weather's probably similar to mine. fairly warm, fairly whatever. But working today. I don't know who was working today. But again, I work in the kitchen. Now I know with Lee, I think Lee's chef jacket when he works is white. Mine is black. I got a black chef jacket, black trousers, and it's fucking my bollocks is sweating. Yeah, all good. Trying to say, right, yeah, all good. Just trying to decide what to play. Hey, what systems you got? What systems you got? Because I think, and what do you want to do? Handheld or the big TV? You know, it's. Right down to there's a couple of people that might help you sort of. If you said I want to try this, I want to sort of play this system. Okay, what genre? There's a couple of people that probably help you. I just sort of give my limited knowledge, but obviously, everything PlayStation. Oh, now I'm a bit biased, right? I'm a bit tough on the stream. We use everything PlayStation. How hard to core are you with the Vita? I can probably say 10 to 15 games you can play. But again, it depends what sort of games you want. You know, but obviously, PSP, my knowledge is limited. So I didn't have the PSP long, but Vita I can probably help you out with. PS1, kind of, I probably could. 2, I didn't sort of could. 3 and 4, I got a bit more knowledge. But that's the thing, is I think when you're a collector, you think, all these games, I can play this one I want, that one I want. But when you actually sit down and think, I'm going to play a game, you think, you spend more time trying to decide what to play than actually play games. Don't know if anyone feels like that. Right? It's like, my collection's tiny compared to a lot of other collections. And I get that. So people who have, like Essex Retro Gamer, his collection is big. Like Metal Jesus Last Gamer, they have fucking Last Gamer. This is a fucking museum. Well, I don't know, like 2020, I don't know if you've watched The Last Gamer or The Last Gamer on YouTube. If you haven't, I think for about 3-4 years he had the Guinness World Record of the largest game selection in the world. But he also has the arcades and things like that. But I'm like, but he's a hardcore gamer, so for him it's like not too bad. But I'm like, how can you not sort of sit and think you must spend half a day? How can you not spend half a day trying to decide what to play more than actually playing it? You know what I mean? But Chili28, do you collect? Do you sort of have these are probably stupid questions I'm asking, but do you sort of have a Vita collection and things like that? If so, I want to have a discussion through comments or whatever and sort of discuss that, you know? For me, I love my Vita. I think I've always said if I can have one full collection, if I had to have a full collection and do everything else, it will be Vita. I don't do a limited run. I think the only limited run game I've got is Jabba Mobiles for NES, but I don't. If I bought a stack of games as a limited run game there, I'd be like, yes, sweet, fine. I don't happily hunt for them. But again, that was another place as well. Yeah, only a little one for PS3 one, to be fair. Check my channel. I will, when this stream is done, 'cause I know with comments when I'm live, don't stay when the stream's ended. But when the stream's ended, please comment on this video, like reminding me, Bill, check my channel out, sort of thing. Because my memory is fucking it's shocking. My memory sometimes, you know. So I can remember the small things and fucking forget the major things. Retro Bay, how are you doing, my good sir? I hope you're okay. It's for me. It's nice to see you in my chat, mate. Because I know you are sort of a popular guy on the old tubes. And you're checking little old me out. Thank you. How are you today? What you been up to? What have you been playing? Are you drinking? So last few days I have, like Thursday night in the YouTube WhatsApp, I put a picture of an Irish whiskey I was drinking. So I've done a bit of that. All these cheers, man. You're just trying to watch, mate. Last night had too much wine last night. What are you with wine? Obviously, I'm a whiskey guy, right? So I know I don't know fuck all about wine, but will you enjoy an expensive bottle as much as the cheap stuff, or are you sort of like, no, it's got to be over a certain price, this wine, or certain age or whatever? Because to me, start Monday, drop Monday, so got to be there. Good. What you probably have said this before, but me being fucking me, where you can't say it's fair enough, but where are you go? What job are you going for, and where? Because I think with me, I love to hear people doing well in life. I used to drink lots of whiskey. I'm up here. I've had no choice. You're in, mate, you're up north somewhere, aren't you? Scotland. Please fucking correct me if I'm wrong. You're quite up north somewhere. What you said about your job, I'm like, I love hearing people doing well in life. Because shit. But we've got to make the best of it. I'm subcontracting to the army. I'm in the Highlands. Now, when you say you're now I'm probably being thick as shit here. So when you say you're subcontracting to the army, what does that mean? Been out of work since January, so happy to find it. Yeah, mate. I remember when I found my job where I am. I was out of work for about long enough to take the shit out of me. I've found my job at the awkward time of after the first lockdown. Then we had the fucking mini lockdown, and then the sort of 4-month lockdown. It's been fucking bollocks. I'm going back in just as a civilian electrician. Okay, so you have sort of actual proper sort of skills you can sort of take, not only in the army but elsewhere. That's fair enough. But it's for me, the work I do, it's in shift work. It's also work. There's going to be a lot of it around, but the thing is, because it's early starts, late finishes. It's unless you have a car, you can't do travelling public transport long distances. It's bollocks. So I think I had a communication with a company a couple of weeks ago actually. They went, the thing you'll see on Indeed, we're like, you look quite good. I looked at where the company was. Like, I'm in Basildon, Essex. It was based on the other side of London. I'm like, I can't make it. Fair enough. I used to be an army. Oh, fucking strange. Good boy. I used to be an army electrician. No guns this time. Mate, yeah. Do you need a lot of guns as an electrician? This is the question. How dangerous is being an electrician in the army for you to need guns? But I'm happy that you're going back into work, mate. And as I said, I know what it's like not being in work. Think about it, all that game money. Game, not gay. Game money you've got. That's it. Like, I mean, I've got with me that I'm the type of person who like you go back into work, buy stuff, a lot of stuff, not like shit that I don't want, but stuff that I want, and it sort of doesn't have to do my job. I had two close calls. If something broke down on the front line, I had to go front line. But was it? It's again probably a stupid question, mate. Okay, so soldier first, trade second, fair enough. So when you went frontline as an electrician, granted you said soldier first, trade second, how because when I think like electrician, I mean I think of people like fixing the old telephone wires in World War II. And then when I think of that, I think of the film Enemy at the Gates, where there's like one person on his hands and knees going across trying to get his head blown off. You know what I mean? But again, real life is to me the fucking 10 times fucking different. But please, if you're brave, educate me. You know what I mean? But like I said, I think that's multiple times. I hope everyone is okay. Second can of JD note. I have got a pickups video in the works, but I need a couple more games to sort of tanks, vehicles, everything. Okay, so you're fucking you're not fit, sort of shit, and that's I respect that, mate. What was I saying? Something. So cool. I dropped it this video in the line. Few days. I need to. I've got 6 games already. I think that was it then. I've got 3 games on order from CX. 9. 1 or 2 more I can probably do a video. Domestic electrician now. Virtual electricians are a nightmare. Oh mate, I've seen TV shows like wheel dealers fucking counting cars and things like that, where they sort of pull out the electricals for cars, and even they're like, it looks like fucking spaghetti, and it's fucking dreadful. I'm like, it's if you put it in correct the first time, there's less chance of fuck ups, and make it easier when if you have to fix anything. Because like you said, vehicle fucking hell, pardon. Vehicle electricals are mad. Mate, you lucky duck, right? Each time, even my dad would say this. No, was he Ed China sort of went left with his dealers because it was trying to cut his sort of time down. And then for him, it wasn't necessarily sort of, oh, I'm on TV, look at me. It's more like everyone sort of, it was, he sort of liked to teach people how to fix cars. And he left. And the new guy is like, the new guy's dog shit. And my dad says, I want Ed back. But Ed has a YouTube channel. Don't remember, I'm subscribed to it, but I don't remember what it is, but it's really worth checking out if you like it. He's like 7 foot. He's like, I think because Mike looks so short, you think he's average height and sort of tall. He looks tall next to Ed, but Ed's short. It's fucking Mike Bruce short and makes the height difference. But you've met him, so you know about he does look taller than you'd think. But was his hair as mental as it normally is? Did he have his gloves on like a bit of oil somewhere? It's certain people in this world I want to meet. A few people in this world I want to meet. He's probably one of them because Ed China's fantastic. What's everyone up to tonight apart from watching this ugly mug? It's for me. I think last night I think yes. What are we now? Saturday. First night, done a half bottle of whiskey. Yesterday, I done a bottle and a half whiskey. I didn't go to bed till 3:30 last night. It was fucking ridiculous. His hair was like Sideshow Bob. Yeah, I can imagine that. I can well fucking believe that. I can totally believe that. Finishing quiz questions, just finished them for tomorrow. What time, Metro Bay, what time is your quiz? Because depending on what time I finish work tomorrow night, I might jump in the chat. Obviously, if I'm still working, unfortunately, I won't be able to, but it's sort of, I try and sort of catch people's streams where I can. I know sometimes it's fucking hard, mate. It's keeping up and shit like that. 8 p.m, mate. How long depending on how long it goes on, I might be able to sort of jump in. It's gonna be a good one. Who's on it again? I know on my YouTube feed you put up there. You put up like reminders. About 3 or 4 reminders of like this one's at that time, this one's at that time. It's like, you know, but I think I don't always catch your streams live, unfortunately. But I do enjoy when I watch them. It's only supposed it's supposed to be an hour, but ran over most of the last one. The thing is, though, it's if the conversation is naturally good, the banter is naturally good. You don't want to ruin that by finishing early. You don't want to end that. You think, you know what, this is fucking for you as a host of that quiz. I've done it a few times on my stream. Is as a host, I'm enjoying this, listening to this conversation. So if you're enjoying it, how are your viewers thinking that? What are they thinking? Like, if they're the same sort of mindset as you. Got Sailors Army versus OSG tomorrow. I'm dog shit with initials. Who? OSG. Yeah, I always find it as well. I think I bet it is. You know, it is. But it must get to a point where you think, do you sort of try not to do the same? Oh, I'll still game. Okay. No. when you do your questions, I think it's a 30,000 now. But this is the thing with subs, it's very strange because people say to me a YouTuber's name, and they'll be like, this YouTuber, that YouTuber, like, I don't know who that person is. But how do you not know? It's like 10 billion, trillion, dillion, fucking dilly twin subscribers. I'm like, and? But yeah, I can probably name off 10 to 15 people with 10,000 subs or less, or 100 or 1,000 subs or less. It's very strange. Like, subs doesn't necessarily mean everyone knows you, sort of thing. You know what I mean? It's something. It's strange. With pardon me, guys. You know, it's But the question for you guys, it's referencing my channel. He's really into 64, so I watch him. I know you like your. I do know you like your sort of your home computers. A lot of people have not noticed yet. No one's obviously pointed out. I've said to me about it, but my YouTube profile picture has changed. If you might have noticed, it's done by a mate of mine who knows an artist. Done it for me. It's basically me cartoonized the way I'm in sunglasses doing the Anvil holding a beard pose. So I've got a question for you guys, or I need help basically. I want ideas. I want a new banner for my YouTube channel. I want it gaming related / referencing people now call me the Anvil of the YouTube community. So I need some help with references and ideas to put into that. So if you have, it don't necessarily have to be put in the chat, but if you've got any ideas at some point, message me. Because the one I've got now is basically a fucking Google image, is an image from Google, and I want something more personalised for my channel. But I think if there is anyone that wants to join the stream, I did put it, I think, into the YouTubers WhatsApp group, and I think it's depending how on my end I've done it right. But the very first comment in this chat is the link to join the stream. If you want to join, don't have to. If you want to stay in comments, that's your choice. But again, I don't really want to stream on for too long tonight. Saying that last time I did a 4-hour 20-minute stream. Don't do me wrong. I had Carl from Woodlin 37, Elliot Rotor X, Pink Northerner, and a few others, and it was for me. It was a good night, but next time I'm going to work fucking tired as fuck, you're like, Adam, mate, how are you doing, my good sir? Mate, if you want, how you doing? What have you been up to today, my good sir? You know, fixing any more fucking Amigas. If you invite people in this stream, we'll go on all night. Mate. Yeah, you're right, actually. It's not too bad tomorrow night. I was going to start at work at 5 in the afternoon. It's not too bad. But I think that's part of the reason why I sort of started early now Because if I know if I've done 4 hours, it won't be too late. I was like, I'll try to be a bit smart with it. But you've been right there. Like, how you been, Adam? It's kids, homework, and chilled in the garden. You just sitting there in the garden, or you got like a nice glass or something, or can or something down. I know it's well, like I said earlier, my ends been quite warm. I finished work. I finished work at 5 today, so I was like sat in the beer garden of work, utilising my 60% off at work because I was like £1.31 a pint. I'm like, yes, you know. Well, fuck it, you might as well use it. Use a discount, especially when it's fucking 60% off. You know. Okay, waiting for the sun. Waiting for the sun to go and gonna try a video. Been a long time now. What sort of videos do you do? I know everyone's a bit different with their video, the type of videos they do. So a lot of people that they not copy, but they also do the same sort of videos. Some people sort of don't. I'm interested in what sort of videos you do. I know. I think during the streams and last time, 4-hour one, you was fixing up. I think you said an Amiga during that stream. Again, I think phone's buzzing out, and there we go. But I do hope everyone's right tonight. I hope mostly talking about things don't really pick up. That's fair enough. Like, we used to obviously talk about things. Do you is each video a certain topic and you stick that topic to that video, or do you sort of do multiple topics within one video? I'm right here. I'm curious now. Tuber High Store Challenge. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what that is. Please educate me. So I'm gonna finish it. I don't think you were here earlier on, Adam. I saw the update what I've been up to this week. Thursday I went to a mate's barbecue. Done a barbecue and a few drinks. Yes, I met up with Essex Retro Gamer. The Metro Hunter. Oh, fantastic. So someone picks a game and 2 weeks to play it at high store wins. Okay. But what happens if the person so you say someone picks a game and 2 weeks to play it? Do they pick the games for themselves, or does someone pick the game someone else plays? Because if it's like, if I said to you, Adam, like, you play this game, you'll beat this store. What happens if you haven't got that game? You know what I mean? It's how does that work? Main market. Okay. Well, do you? I'm probably fucking knocking communication to you, mate. 10 minutes at the fuck up if you want me to. But do you use like a main arcade machine, or is it like a hacked games on like a certain console? but so anyone with a chipped Xbox with coin ups should be easy to play. I don't know if it's alcohol making me stupid or I'm just generally stupid. What is coin ups? While you while you if you do respond, I am going to oh mate, that makes it easier. Or MAME on image. Fair enough. I'm gonna put the link to join the stream in the chat if anyone pardon me wants to join. Again, you don't have to. The opportunity's there. But I'm happy doing like fucking hell. I'm happy sort of doing my comments if that's how people want it. But I'm looking at my game collection behind me. I'm like, I just need to drop some last few PS4 games here. So I put it on my shelf or put on a shelf when it fucking eventually goes up. Some games I might, like I said, I've got a few FIFA games that I want to get rid of. There's like 2 Call of Duties I want to get rid of. You know, the only real sports title on my PS4 that I've got is I picked this up a few weeks, a couple months ago. That's Dino Gini's Kickoff Revive. It was like $2.50 and it came to T-shirt, which has never been fucking worn. I'm like, I think that's probably the only sort of sports title PS4 wise I want to keep. But over the PS3, I've got Tiger Woods game and wrestling. That's really it. So it's. I don't want a big collection. It's nice a big collection. I just want a solid collection. I think some people sort of might have these sort of same sort of mind frame. Some people might think, I want a fucking big collection. Some people just want 5 solid games. It depends on the personal preference. But I don't know, obviously, because I can't really check. How is the audio and the visual from this stream to you guys? How does it look? Does and is there like anything that you guys want to talk about tonight? You know, is there anything down in your world or you want to sort of speak about? You might not have a video sort of mention it in. Hey man, was having right, okay. What did you have? I'm quite curious now. The fat side of me is like, what did you have? You know, it's about like how close do you retrobate to finishing off your questions for your stream tomorrow? I'm quite curious how. Do you sort of stick to a certain amount of questions, or do you sort of how do you do your list for your questions? I'm quite curious. You know, I've never done that sort of thing, like set up a quiz, so I can't fucking judge and shit like that. But I know, is it you? Done a live pet ups video recently. Please correct me if I'm fucking wrong here, mate. I watched it, you know, I really enjoyed it. I know. You know, I don't know how hard it is to sort of put out content that you're truly happy to put out there. But again, there is a link to my phone anyway. There's a link to join this stream if you want. Like I said, don't have to, but it's there. It's nice that people on every now and then. So you know you're not just talking to yourself like a crazy person. Evening, Si. How are you doing, my good sir? What have you been up to? How are you? It's fine. Well, for me, fine evening. It could be miserable where you are, but how are you, my good sir? Was he again? Depends how things go. I might stream for long. So again, depends how things go. I probably won't stream for too long tonight, but it depends on comments and questions. Do you want me to pop on and explain? Up to it's up to you, mate. I don't want to sort of force you to do anything you don't want to do. I'm not a cunt like that. I'm an arsehole, but not a cunt. But it's up to you, mate. You know, I don't really want to force you to do anything you don't want to do. Don't know. Or like you might it sounds to be polite, but you think really you don't want to sort of be. I don't want to force you to do anything you don't really want to do. You know, like I said, that the ones that we have.
Hello.
Yeah, mate.
Hello, you all right?
How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm a little bit what you call it, hot. I am, but I want to try and get upstairs. I did, but I was waiting for the sun or whatever. But what I was explaining is the Troops High Score Challenge is a Facebook group. So what you do, someone picks a game and you've got 2 weeks to practice. And either on levels or score and there's a recap. So whoever wins, wins, and there's a little tournament going. There is. So
what's the prize you get though?
You don't get a prize, but you'll get you get on the leaderboard. It's only new that they've done it, but I used to do that a lot. But I haven't really done it recently. I haven't really done anything recently. But yeah, it was quite good. But it was easier than typing it than it was actually to tell you. But yeah, we just use name or which is emulator or the Xbox. Co-ops is a sort of emulates name to the Xbox. The original Xbox. And you can, as long as it's chipped or modded, you can put a drive in there and you can add all the games and everything onto it. Surprising you haven't seen anything about it. but it is really good. Two of mine are down, but the laptop over there, and I put it in. I'm in the WhatsApp group as well, and I think Craig wanted it, and it's a 2 terabyte, well, 1.5 gig worth of games that I managed to download, but I need my Xbox repaired first to see if it works. But it is really good. It is, and you know, I use the Xbox as a media center, so it plays like 720p films and stuff. Before HD arrived, you know, this is back in 2014, 2006. You know, back then films were only like AVIs and what was it, XDivid. So it was easy for the Xbox to run them. But now, obviously, you've got 4K and everything. It's difficult.
Like HD and that sort of bollocks, you know.
Yeah, but it is really good for what it is. You know, it's a media center. I don't know if you heard of Kodi.
Yeah,
that's where Kodi originated from Xbox Media Center. Yeah. So Xbox Media Center was on the Xbox, and then it went off to, and now it's formed as Kodi, because obviously 4K and HD can't run on the Xbox anymore, and they stopped writing for it. But yeah, it's really worth, if you've got an Xbox, it's worth looking at getting it modded. You can do so much with them.
That's something that I think with, especially that sort of era, when you hear people talk about chipping consoles, it always was the Xbox.
Yeah, and the PlayStation 2 can be done, but there's so much more you can do. I mean, the PlayStation 2's got the games, you know, pretty much. There's a lot of big library for the PS2, but the Xbox, if you don't play it as a games machine, you know, you can stick your folders on it. When my kid Luke, when he had his first birthday, I brought a TV outside, and I had the Xbox running slideshows and music. So I had my gallery, you know, all my photos on there when he was growing up as a baby, and I just used the TV and just played photographs and had the music playing with the Xbox. So it was just one machine doing everything. It's really good.
Yeah.
But that was it, really.
Size in the comments and how everyone is.
That's right. I've got the comments here.
Oh yeah.
I have. Well, I've got the StreamYard here. No, you go. Sorry.
I'm still sort of learning sort of how to properly host a stream sort of thing. It's that learning curve sort of thing.
Yeah, I've never done it, Ivan, but it seems like you're doing all right. I mean, it's the comments. You know, you got to focus, and I don't know how you bring them up on the screen. As I said, I've never used StreamYards properly. Anyway, I've only done this, but you know, the comments when people comment and everything is, you know, to bring them up, I guess, to get. You know, it's like me and you talking, but you know, there's an audience out there on, you know, typing sort of thing. But yeah, I'm fine. You know, Si's just written back saying, "Oh, I'm fine." I'm just off. Oh, he's just off for a fire. So I think
he loves the fires, doesn't he?
Yeah. But as I said, I was only on for a sec, just to explain about co-ops and simulation. It was just easier to talk to you rather than just typing it in, because, you know, sometimes it's awkward. There's a kid there. He should be in his room. He should. One reason why I haven't done anything, I mean, he's just sitting. Where is he? There he is.
Yeah.
Oh, animal. He never leaves me alone when he's awake. He don't.
He's probably looking at me and thinking, "Who is this mug you've got on the stream?" That's what he's probably thinking.
Nah, he won't. He don't think that. He doesn't.
He's like, "Who's this hairy man you've got on the fucking stream?"
But now he's a good kid. He just likes Fortnite too much. He does, which is annoying because, you know, I've got Sonic on his iPad and things like that. I said, "I'll beat you on Space Invaders." Have you got your pad with you? Give us it here for a sec. Yeah, I know, but yeah, I stuck Space. I think he still got it on there. Space Invaders, and I said, "Try and beat my score on there," and he hasn't bothered. He hasn't. It's Golden Axe on there and Sonic, but yeah, it's there. What do you call it? It's called Spacing something or another. But yeah, he's no good at it. He ain't. But I said, yeah, beat my score on it. But the thing is with these, it's so confusing with the app. I mean, like with adverts, and it's a simple game. I said, you know, try and beat my score, and he won't play it. He won't.
I think games like that compared to like the actual sort of put the cartridge in with the controller. Yeah. You got to have the cartridge and the controller. It's more of an experience than it is on a tablet.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's all, you know, the touch thing. I mean, I play Sonic on it, and it's so difficult. For me anyway. I prefer the pad or joystick, but yeah. I don't get on with touchscreens at all. Really, I don't.
I think with games on the phone, I'd rather play it like yourself with a joypad.
Yeah.
Or like, you know what I mean? That's how I think you might be different, but that's how gaming sort of should be.
Yeah, yeah, I agree, but it's a generation of kids, isn't it? I mean, like Luke never done it, but years ago you saw like, you know, Facebook, you know, funny videos sort of thing. It's that kids were swiping the telly, you know, because dad had apps on there and they're sitting there swiping it, but you need the remote to you know, to change the telly over, and the kids doing this, trying to swipe it. It's ridiculous.
You show your kid like a telephone box, and like, what the fuck's that? And you're like, that was our mobile.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And I mean, telephone boxes were cool. They were. When I was younger, I used to sort of get game money from there because people leave money in there, and you know, you could find £1 or £2, you know, in a couple of phone boxes. And you should like walk up to them, put your hand in the coin, and see if there's any money there.
Yeah,
a bit dodgy, I know, but
you sort of press the button to see if any money comes at the bottom, sort of thing.
Yeah, and if someone left a phone card or dropped a phone card there, you can pick it up and you've got free credits.
Yeah, and obviously, I don't know about you, but where I'm located, when I was young, there used to be a Seder Park or Seder World.
Okay.
So, but like you go to like, the nearest phone box, try and get someone at the phone box, get some, and go on like one of the machines or something.
That's it. Yeah. Where was that in London? Sega World.
I'm in Basildon, which is it's basically halfway between London and Southend.
Okay. Yeah.
And it used to be like I get confused with names. It was Seder Park or Seder World. It was Seder something. But it was an arcade sort of thing. I just.
Wasn't it used to be Trocadero? Does that name ring a bell?
To me personally, it don't. But it's with some things I remember the name. Some things I remember the look.
Yeah,
it's strange.
I'll say. But yeah, they had Trocadero in London, and they've named it as Sega World. I don't know if it was named Namco as well. It was, but we went up there early 2000s. We did, and it was a great place. I don't remember much because we only went a few times. But you know, there was a place in Harrow. I don't know if that name rings a bell.
Harrow, yeah.
Yeah, there was a place called The Edge around 96, 97. It was where the cinema is, and. But we used to go there a lot, and Feltham Bowls as well, in Feltham.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm like Heathrow area, I am. So I'm sort of in London, but it's the outskirts, if you call it that. It's in a sort of west or south or whatever it is. But
weird grey area sort of thing.
Yeah. But it's not that far. I don't think I'm that far from you. It's probably about half an hour, 40-minute drive, I should imagine.
That's the thing. It's not until you sort of speak to people you think, and sort of you mention locations. That's when you think how local people are to you. You know?
Yeah, it is. I mean, Pete's down the road on a retro tip. He's down the road from us. Gashead Steve's down the road, and Chris Novabug. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's moved now, but he used to be quite local. He did. He used to be fit. And then you've got Champion 2D Rob, sort of. He's sort of inner London, like central sort of thing, I think. But there's quite a few. There is.
I know Lee, Retro Chef. He sort of works in one part of Essex, but works in like Brentwood, Billericay area.
I'll say.
I know, I think I said earlier that Rob, Essex Retro, he lives in Brentwood, which is
Okay.
a whole not too far away from me.
Yeah. Yeah, because I
But
think I saw some of your chats. You was going to meet up with him, weren't you? He was
yeah,
Ali's or something.
and like I think I was like on my way sort of thing to it, and I was like, oh, like is he coming? Is he not? Sort of thing. Like, I don't mind if he does. I don't mind if he don't. And literally, I think I got off the bus, literally stood there ready to cross the road to go into the shop, and I literally saw him walk into the shop. I'm like, fair enough, he's there.
Yeah, but but yeah, as I said, I only popped on for a sec. I don't know how long you're going. Luke, can you let go? I don't know how long you're going to be on for, but it was just easy, as I said. You know, it's sort of giving you a bit of background about co-ops, and it's yeah, as I said, with the Xbox, it is a great little system to emulate, and it does it well. It does.
I know Russ Spectre Bear. He normally has he has like a game play behind him, but he always runs it off his Xbox.
Oh, okay.
Like, so clearly, it must be sort of somewhat easy to emulate off the 360.
Yeah, I think the Wii does it as well quite well, but I think it's harder. I think to mod because you need a chip inside it. With the Xbox, you can use a mod chip, or you can soft mod it. I don't know. I know a bit about it, but not overly. I just know the Xbox is one of the better systems to use if you was going down that route.
Yeah, I've only known the 360 to be modded. I've never known anyone to mod a PS3 or any other system that era sort of thing.
The PS3, I think you have to be on a low firmware. I think Cobra or something is what you use, but I think you have to be on 4.33 or 4.35. Okay. But yeah, it is really hard to find that PS3 that's on that firmware because obviously people just update it. They do. Yeah,
you pretty much need to find like a PS3 that's not been opened, not been updated. Yeah. Then you do it sort of thing.
Well, it's bad enough to find one that works. I mean, I've got the backward compatible one, and it's got the yellow light of death. I think I showed it before, and I bought it from CEX for 160, I think. Yeah. And I've loaded it. Then I updated the firmware on it, and when it was updating the firmware, it just turned off. And now you turn it on, and it just goes bleep bleep and turns off again.
I remember when the PS3 first came out in the UK, I got one for Christmas.
Yeah.
Sets it all up. I was like all excited. Yeah, I'm gonna play this, play that. Bear in mind, straight out the box, turns it on, went off. Yellow light of death. Yeah.
Oh, what?
I went through in about a year and a half about 6 or 7 PS3s.
God. It's got to be one of the worst. I mean, I thought the 360 was bad with the red light of death.
Yeah.
But you know, it seems like the PS3 is pretty bad. It is because you didn't hear nothing at the time. No. You didn't.
I think the thing that didn't help is they pretty much crammed 3 consoles into one. That didn't help the situation. You know, with like the later PS3s, it weren't too bad because it was only compatible with the PS1, so it weren't too bad. But the most compatible were like you want them because they're compatible, but at the same time you're scared to use them because of that.
Yeah, but I mean with the 360, it was backwards compatible for certain games. It was, but I'd never used it like that. I just used the Xbox, but my one's flashed like the ROM drive, so I didn't really want to use like original Xbox games just in case if it corrupted or did something to the firmware playing it. But yeah, it's I like the modding side of things. I do.
But as long, I think for me, whether you mod or you don't, whether you emulate or not, as long as you enjoy the games, that's what matters.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's what's good. Don't be stupid. I wish he'll go away. Yeah, as long as you're enjoying what you're doing, it's fine. It is. But there's certain ways. I mean, I love to collect games. I would, and I said in the comments, I don't really do pickups because I mean, I do. I could do a couple of like my PS1 collection and that everything, but I might do. The thing is, nostalgia is good for the PS1, but at that time I was out drinking. I was, so I only really played like Pro Evo, and like I took the PlayStation round Elaine's house on a Sunday, and I only played it like I played games, but I don't remember because half the time I was hungover the night before. So I was only just playing it just to try and, just casual playing it, if you call it that.
Yeah.
And then with the PS2, it was the same as that because we was playing a game, Pro Evo, and I was still going out. It was really like the 360 era when I sort of got back into it, really. But
we got old Miss Essex Retro in the chat.
Hello. But yeah, it was good fun. It was, but I wouldn't knock it. I mean, I wish I played a lot more in the 360 and PS3 era. But as I said, I'm not going to show them. But my games are copied, as you're probably aware, and there's so many I haven't played that it's might as well just, if they were new, they'd be sealed. They was because streaming and that and watching YouTube, it gets in the way. Like this, for instance. Woodlin was on last night for 4 hours, and the time he went, my head wasn't working to do anything. It weren't. I think I had a bath and went to bed. but it's good fun. It's everything like the gaming.
Miss Essex Joe said, "Hope you're all well." I'm always all right. Obviously, Adam probably would say different, but I'm all right.
Hey, he's fine. It's the second time I've been on stream with you, and I enjoyed the first one. The first one was brilliant. It was. Everyone just got absolutely drunk.
I remember you commenting and saying it was like a virtual pub. And you know what? I think in a sense I quite like that because you can have banter with people. You talk to like-minded people.
Exactly.
Despite Eddie falling asleep at the end, it was fantastic.
Yeah, he was mullered. He was, and I'm glad that Paul, because I didn't really think at the time, but I'm glad Paul said to give him a nudge and boot him off because it won't look good. It won't, but he done well.
I was listening to you and Paul, so I wasn't really paying attention. So when I sort of looked on my screen, he had his head down. I was like, I assumed he was on his phone. I was like, clearly not.
No, he was drinking, weren't he? He was.
Yeah.
No, look, the kids just bung me a beer. I'm not drinking yet. I'm not. But
give it time.
Well, that's the thing. As I said, I've just written back on the comment. I did. I saw it. Now I've got StreamYard on this side, and I've got the other monitor with the comments on the other side.
Yeah.
How have you got yours? Are you on one screen?
I'm doing it via on my mobile phone.
Oh, okay.
So, I think when it comes to me seeing myself on the screen, it's pretty much how the viewers will see it. So it's me on the left, you on the right.
I'll see. Yeah, I've got so like that.
Sense, how the viewers see it is basically how I see it, sort of thing.
I'll see. I mean, I've got the comments on the other screen. I have, so there's like one screen there and the other screen sort of there, so I can keep up with the comments on the right. But my machine struggles. It does. It's a old machine. I built it in 2009. I was going to upgrade it, but with the virus and that, and trying to get out to get parts, I just haven't been bothered. But leave.
And that's when you sort of too scared to order shit in just in case it takes half a year to arrive or whatever.
Well, yeah, but as I said, it's doing me. I mean, it plays like 4Ks, like when I rip DVDs and Blu-rays, it plays it, but it struggles on the rendering side. It does. It's sort of it takes a while.
Yeah, but that's what I think. like with like the editing side of shit. None of my videos is edited. I know,
No?
hard to believe, but it's none of it's edited. I'm like, part of me thinks, I should be a bit more professional, but part of me thinks, you know what? If people don't enjoy the content, don't watch.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's all, you know, as I think Paul said many a times, it's you know, it's YouTube, it's your channel, you know, you do what you just put out what makes you happy. That's the way you can look at it. I mean, you know, I think that's why I don't want to dwell and, you know, talk about what I do, because I ain't done nothing for months. But I think that's why I haven't done anything, because I just haven't been in the mood to do anything. And you know, my Amiga's been broken for a while. I blew up the hard drive back in October last year, then I was trying to rebuild it, and my disk drive wasn't working. I was getting read errors, and I just lost interest in it for a little while. But now I've bought a floppy drive back for it, I can start building it again and start putting games and stuff on it. So you know, that makes.
Have you not thought about doing like videos about how to fix Amigas and things like that? Have you not thought about doing stuff like that?
I can, but the way I see it is like, I could, but there's other channels that do it a lot better than me. But I guess it's me and my side, how I explain it. So but there wasn't a lot really to deal with. I have been thinking today, it's like I want to get up there and do something. But you know, I was going to talk Ray back before the Amigas and everything, you know, why I got one. But it's just, I'm waiting. That's the thing. You saw Luke, he's running about sort of thing. I don't know what time it is. It's 9 o'clock now. So it should be settling down, but he's 10. So I don't know a good sort of bedtime for him. And he's got no school in the morning. Obviously, it's Sunday. But I can't really do nothing until he's gone to bed. And that's like maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock. And then my head just doesn't, you know, I'm not in the mood to do it. I'd just rather sit here, watch YouTube, have a chat if anyone's on the stream, and have a couple of. You're not going to bed at 12. He just says going to bed at 12. So, but yeah, that's another off-putting thing, because he's just in and out, and I can't concentrate. I can't film something with him doing this.
Have you not thought about getting him involved, like you and him making a file bonding sort of situation?
I could, but there's people doing that as well. And I already explained, I mean, with Space Invaders, the games he wants to play, he's just not interested. At the moment, he's not interested. I've got him up there with Ridge Racer, and he wants to play GTA, he's just said, but he ain't playing that.
What Ridge Race is he playing, though?
The original, on the PlayStation. So
I know I bought one. Actually, 2 secs. I know it was like the hell out of me.
That's all right. It's going to get Ridge Racer.
I bought, basically it's a Japanese one, but it's Rage Racer.
Yeah, Rage Racer. Yeah. I've got that. I have. It looks really good, doesn't it? It does. Yeah. It's probably one of the better ones. But I thought,
I see your son looking on the show it again, just in case.
But yeah, it is good.
But it's.
So I was just reading what Miss Essex Gamers said. That I could try, but as I said, it's just a motivation at ease, and just. I mean, that's the thing with the loft. It's too hot in the summer, too cold in the winter. So the only time it's like April, May, June. Right now, that's why I was waiting for the sun to go down and see if I can get up there. But anyway, don't worry about me. It's your channel, as I said, I only supposed to go on for a little while just to say about the Xbox and chipping it and that. But
even like you said, even though Paul said it's YouTube, right?
Yeah.
For me, for me personally, I like to listen to people, learn from them.
Yeah.
And it's so like for me, if I'm enjoying that, I think the people watching might be the same sort of situation, sort of thing. So I'm happy, sort of, what I mean. It's all, I'm hoping they will anyway, but it's everyone's different, isn't they, sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's basically what makes you happy either way, sort of thing. It's. where you want to, where you sort of jump onto people's streams or you do your own stuff. It's basically what makes you sort of happy, sort of thing.
Yeah, that's the trouble with me at the moment. I've jumped on, Tony's stream, your stream, and I think that's it. But I've been on more streams than I've done videos this for the last 18 months, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I was going to come off and then just see if I can do something. But it's the I'm fine at doing this, but when you're back to a camera, and you sort of feel less confident, and you did the video before the last one you did. Yeah. Well, you never know. I might get something up tonight, but as I said, it's getting late, and I've got to get him asleep first.
I think the last, I'll say month, I've probably done more streams than actual videos.
Yeah.
It's the way I look at it. It's. I think when I spoke to Rob Essex yesterday, it's basically I probably enjoy the communication between others probably more than doing the actual videos.
Oh, I see. But that's the thing. I mean, YouTube way back then, it was Google Hangouts, and then that was it. But you couldn't have. I don't know how many people you could have back then, but the people I was watching never let people on. They didn't. It was more a diversity of groups. Yeah. So, it was a group of people that was on, on one thing that they did, and they wouldn't allow anyone else on for anything. But this StreamYard, I said before, is really boosted YouTube with streaming. It's done wonders, I personally feel, and especially. You can have 6 people on, for free, and it just makes it a lot easier. It does, and especially
I think for me, it's with StreamYard. It sort of brings the community closer.
Yeah. I mean, the first person I knew that was using it was Tony Retrotronic, I think his name is, and he was using that at least last year. It was. Or before, I think it was 2018 he was using it. Okay. And I thought I don't know, I don't know about using that, because I don't like things. I know you pay for it, but that powered by StreamYard at the top right, that would do my head in, ages ago. But now I'm used to it, sort of thing. I think you can put bangers up or something, but I just don't like what you call it. It's like when you played videos and add XDvid on there at the bottom right hand side, because you had to pay for the software, it put their watermark on the actual video. And it's like, if you haven't got a genuine, I don't think you will ever see it, but if you haven't got a genuine copy of Windows, it says like, this copy ain't genuine. Please enter the product key. Anything annoyingly, I try and get rid of. I try and find a way to get rid of that sort of thing. Little things irritate me, and I have to remove it somehow. But said that StreamYard, I've sort of used to it now, because I've seen enough people with it on.
I think for me, the earliest person I saw using StreamYard was Lee at the Retro Chef. He was the first person using it, and because I watched his stuff, I liked his swap shop idea and shit like that. But at the same time, he sort of went after Cooper's World. Steve gave me a shout out. Lee also gave me some advice, something like that. So for me, it's like someone who's good at YouTube. Give me advice. So I might as well sort of take some sort of try some of the stuff he's doing, sort of thing.
Yeah. I mean, everyone, that swap shop from Lee is absolutely brilliant. He's just, it's the way it's sort of with Discord as well. So, you have a chat with you say you want this, and say, well, have a chat on Discord, you private message the person, and it gets sent off. It's absolutely, I personally think it's an amazing idea. I think
when I bought Daytona and the Daytona Championship edition of Sega Zombie, start. Next day, I might message him about it, and he's like, give me the address, pay with the money straight away, sort of thing. And that's what I like about Swap Shop. Even if I don't buy nothing from it,
Yeah.
I still, if I get a chance to be in the comments, I'm in the comments. You know.
That's it. Yeah, and also it's like the question at the end as well. It's good because it adds, it's not just one thing, and they've actually got a topic to talk about, and then I find that interesting as well. I do, and it's a great watch on a Sunday.
Yeah. Like even if you don't have an opinion on that topic, you can still appreciate the opinion of others on that topic.
Exactly. Yeah. It's really well done. I personally feel, and it's the same as Rob. I'm not Rob. What's his name? Oh, Retro Bait Paul, innit? Yeah. He's with his quizzes. I think that's done before. But the music quiz and everything, and it brings everyone, as you said, like the community into together, sort of thing, and something to watch. It is, and these things are becoming like TV, if you know what I mean, because you it's been on, and it's on a weekly, daily, every 2 weeks. You look forward to it.
Yeah. That's been like with Lee's ones, like that's pretty much like every other week. I know like every week it's like I've got something to look forward to, sort of thing. Yeah. I think that's another thing that sort of helps bringing everyone together, sort of thing, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's as I said, it's all to do with StreamYard, and it's, as I said, it's done wonders for YouTube, I think. But what I wanted to do is bring in it's like do a vinyl like records thing. I mean, I guess I collect more records than I do games at the moment.
Yeah.
But it's trying to get 2 webcams. I think me and Paul were chatting about this, Ink Northerner, and trying to get 2 webcams. No, I can't remember who it was. Who was it? I can't remember now. But yeah, we tried to get 2 webcams in and the audio as well. No, it was Rich. That was it. Retro Engine, and it was just difficult. You need something like NetLink or something, and it's about an £80 add-on. It is, but I don't think my machine will run it. It's probably couldn't handle it. But
I know the other night someone put the comments like someone should do like a comic book stream or whatever, and I'm like. I'm happy. Like I like comic books, so if someone says that I'll do a stream, I'm like, I'm on.
Yeah. What comic book? Sorry.
It's basically so someone says about doing a comic book stream, or whatever. I think it's like generally speaking, as a whole sort of thing.
I'll say And
I'm like, mate, if you don't like a sort of virtual comic book club, if you will, I'll give it a go.
Yeah, there's a few people at work, but there's book clubs, but they're sort of books that you read, not like Marvel books or anything like that. They're proper books. But now I've got a collection of the old Marvel Star Wars from 82, 86. I've got a collection of them upstairs. I need to sort out. I do. They're the Marvel. They are, and there was I don't know if anyone's got any of them. But that's the thing. It's just sorting stuff out. It is.
That's it. I mean, for a lot of people, is you sort of spend more time organising your games room or whatever.
Yeah.
Doing videos about your game stuff. Like it's like weird sort of rocking our place sort of thing.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I mean, with me, it's just so messy. It is. I can't walk to the gaming area where the Amiga is without stepping over things. I wanted to put some shelves up. That's what I wanted to do. But it's just hot. It is, and I just run out of time due to the summer now, and I'll probably have to wait until sort of October until it can't, until it gets a bit less warmer.
Yeah.
But
that's the thing. Like with me, I've been doing sort of stuff to my sort of gaming area, and it's sort of trying to find time between work and sort of when I go places, get stuff to do it. Because with me, working in the industry I do, is I don't have weekends off.
Okay.
So it's like basically your weekday is my weekend.
I'll say.
You know what I mean? It's really awkward.
I don't have much of an excuse for that because I'm only Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
But I'm working like 9 to half 5. So luckily I'm still working from home at the moment. But you know, I've got that hour lunch break. But that's the thing. I mean, in the lunch break I used to watch YouTube. I used to like catch up on the videos.
Yeah.
But now I'm working from home. I've got that hour, you know, to chill in front of the TV or come up here and, you know, look for stuff to download or, you know, just my time. So I don't get that hour unless I do. But I find it more what you call it. I'm doing sort of watching less YouTube during the day because of the work, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Even though I haven't got a supervisor telling me I shouldn't be watching that or doing that when I should be working. But also my phone is the battery percentage is low on it. So I need to change the battery or upgrade the phone. So when I get messages through and everything, the time I finish work at 5:30, my battery's dead.
Yeah.
So it takes like, you know, but yeah, it's just random stuff.
I'm quite curious what phone you got.
I've got an iPhone 7. I have. I don't know where it is. Actually, it's on charge. It's in our bedroom on charge. It is. But what are you going to say?
As iPhone, I had an iPhone, and the main thing I hated about it was the battery life.
Yeah, but the trouble is, it's a 7. I've had it since 2007,
Yeah.
so I've had it, you know, about 4 years, I think now. I was due for an upgrade 2 years ago, but the thing is, you know, I said earlier that I like playing with things, but the phone's jailbreaked, so you know, I'm into the jailbreak scene as well on the phone. So I can like watch YouTube and, you know, push the button and I can have videos or music playing in the background.
Yeah.
And, you know, I can look at eBay. In other words, I can play with the phone and have YouTube playing as well. And plus, you know, Instagram, it's really stupid it is, but I can save other people's photos. It's just like a little arrow and it says you can save it to the gallery.
Yeah.
And if you're fussy with followers, you can click on someone's profile and they'll say they follow you. Some people might get the if I follow you and I follow you back, but then you unfollow me, you know, you're just following me just to get a follow. I'm not really going into that. What I'm saying is that I can click on the profile and it says this person follows you instead of trading through, you know, I've lost a follower. I wonder who it is. It's just little things like that.
Same as how Twitter does it. If you're on someone's profile, it says so-and-so follows you back.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It is. But yeah, it's not, as I said, it blocks the adverts as well on YouTube. So if you're watching anything with adverts, you know, like a big channel, then, you know, it just cuts them all out completely. Yeah. It does. But yeah, it is good. It is. But as I said, you know, I don't want to upgrade it because I will lose that jailbreak on it. I will.
Old Essex down his back. You went that. So it's saying how you build an atom. It's how are you, Rob?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I just need to escape, not to leave. I wouldn't mind staying on, but as I said, it's been so long, and it's going to be another week. And it's just I don't, you know, it's just. Excuses, it is, but you know, I can see it.
Life gets in the way, that's the problem.
I know, but not for that long, not for the amount of time I haven't done anything. But I mean, I could, you know, Luke's bung up a beer. I could just crack that open and just have a chat with you all night. Yeah. I wouldn't mind. So it depends. That's what I said to you in the comments. You know, if you invite people on, and it seems like me and Paul are the last, you know, Paul Ink Northerner are just the last people that are on. You know, we just stay up all night. I mean, it's
I think when we done the stream the other week, it was like Rob jokingly went yesterday, like about he sort of said about the 4-hour stream, shit like that. I'm like, but the thing is, even if I wanted to end it, I didn't want to because I enjoyed myself so much.
Yeah, that's the trouble, isn't it? It's like when you're. Like, I've got a house party. I've got a mate that I actually upset, and he's only a couple of years older than me, and the party died like at 11 o'clock or 11:45. And I kicked off. I said, well, what do you mean? You invite us all round, you get us drunk, you know, I'm off my head, and,
Yeah.
you know, you want to turn the music off. And I started having a go at him, and he nearly chucked me out of the house. He did, because I kicked off. And I said, you know, it's the same sort of thing, you know, if you invite mates round for a party, and then, you know, they expect it to go on to like 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah, we expect it, you know.
But that's the thing, you know. But I guess this is the same. It's the same sort of thing, isn't it? Because like, if you wanted to go now, it'll be like, okay, but if you're drunk and you've got like 6 people on the stream, it's going to be harder for you to say, right, I'm off to bed. Please, I've had enough.
I think the only thing we've like you sort of compared this to a house party.
Yeah.
The only sort of difference is in a house party, I can go to the toilet and be fine. This, if I went to the toilet now, all you'll be looking at is my TV and my games.
Well, that's the thing. If you get, that's the thing. I think Tony did that, and he left Paul. He did, and myself on another stream, and he went off to the loo. He come back with tea and biscuits. Yeah. But if you got people on the stream, like, you know, me, and if you've got someone else, then I guess you can do that.
Yeah, but I think if I went, I'm going to the toilet now, you'll think,
where is he?
Yeah. It's a bit. It's like you said. If there's like one other person, I'll be like, okay, talk among yourselves. Let me go to the toilet. It's a bit different.
Yeah, but I guess, I mean, some people I've seen, you put like I don't know how you do it. I don't know if it's OBS, but you use like a banger, or, you know, like a screenshot from somewhere. You put that up and say back in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So that would help.
I don't know how to do that, to be fair.
I mean, I need to get to start using this StreamYards and start, you know, just doing things and. Yeah,
but like I've said, I use StreamYard on my phone. So StreamYard on my phone compared to a laptop or whatever, it's probably different. But I see, because I use the phone, I don't really know.
Well, have you got a computer or anything that you could use or anything like that?
I've looked at prices for computers, but it's sort of, as it stands right now, it is unfortunately my phone.
Yeah. I mean, I know that it would rinse your battery. It rinses your battery out using it. It does. So you got to keep it on charge as well.
My battery so far has not been too bad. Bear in mind, I've been streaming for about just over an hour and 40, and my battery's gone down 50%.
That's not too bad.
No.
Okay. But that's the thing. If you lose that, you know, if you don't keep an eye on it,
no,
and then you could lose. You know, obviously you lose the stream. You would.
Yeah.
And
well, that's the thing. Obviously, at the moment, I've got a battery pack on charge. If I'm streaming, I've always got that on charge ready when I do need that sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just always used a computer. I've always been on, you know, used a computer, and it's something that would never grow away from me. It wouldn't. But yeah, I couldn't live without one. This machine, the power supply blew up, and I bought that laptop behind me. It's only what was it? A Levio? I can't pronounce it, but I paid 180 for it. But it feels like the graphics card inside it isn't as powerful as this machine. But it's an i5 processor with 8 gig of RAM, and this machine, what I'm using now, is only a dual core processor.
Really?
So the processor is really old in this. You know, you've got i3s, i5s, i7s, and they're i9 now out.
Yeah.
But I said this is a dual core, and it's coping better than the laptop that's an i5.
Yeah.
So it's as I said, it's done me well. It has.
That's the thing. I think like at some point I do want to get a laptop, but it's also you want one that's sort of within a budget, but at the same time still somewhat fast and reliable.
Yeah. But that's the thing. You use, you know, instead of using hard drives, you use solid state drives, and you know, the spinny drives are good, but you know, they're sort of, you get more performance, more speed out of the solid state drives. You know, they are expensive. I think I got mine for 120, but it's only a tera. So I've only got Windows on there, and you know, other things that I download like my programs and that, and I've just got USB drives that are running off of that for films and other stuff sort of thing. Yeah, I couldn't live without a computer. I couldn't. There's no way.
I think, like I said, at some point I do want to get one. But again, it's finding a half decent one within a budget sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean they have coming down in price, I think, but just be aware that PC World, they use old technology, so you're paying, for something that's been out, like graphics cards. It's probably been out for a few years. It will run games. They might have changed. This is a good while back, like 10 years ago. So things might have improved with them, but they do use old tech in their like desktop and laptops. And the laptops are always more expensive they are than desktops.
Yeah.
I'll say. But yeah, it's just, if you're, as I said, if you're fine doing what you're doing, if PC might not even benefit you. If you're playing consoles all your life, you don't, you probably got no reason to have a desktop.
This is the thing, like, I know a few people that do PC gaming.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because I'm sort of grew up on consoles, for me, regularly updating your system or your PC, I'm like, to me that's foreign. And the amount of money people spend in their gaming PC, not just like once a year, but like multiple times a year, I'm like, how and why?
I know that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, that's what it sort of always has been like building PCs. You tend to upgrade them every 5 years.
Yeah.
I don't know about today's machines, but with graphics cards and everything keep changing. I mean, you had the Titan out, the 1080 whatever it was, and the RX. I can't remember what it is, but just PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X, and there was the NVIDIA graphics card that you couldn't buy. There was like 3 things that all the scalpers brought, and they're impossible to actually buy now. They are.
But I've seen people sort of buy like a new graphics cards, think, this is the bollocks, this is fast, this is that. 2 weeks later, the new one, twice as fast, twice as good.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. That's why I've never really upgraded this one yet. But I do, as I said, I do need to upgrade it. So the last game I ran on it was Assassin's Creed 3. And I think Battlefield 2, I think, that actually runs. But it was annoying because games like Flashback and Double Dragon Neon didn't run on them. Because I upgraded the graphics card because I put the fans in back to front. You've got arrows where the fans go in on the PC. You've got arrows, so it blows the air out.
Yeah.
And I put them all, I didn't know at the time, and I put them in how I wanted to, like where the wires reach. Anyway, it blew up the graphics card, and I had to get another one, and I managed to get one quicker than what I had. Yeah. So I don't know if anyone's watching. I did GTX 9. Was it 9? No, 295. No, it was a 260. So NVIDIA GTX 260. Then upgraded it to a 295.
Yeah.
And they're going up to a Series 9. I don't know, what I've checked last, but yeah, the graphics card is really old. My one.
That's the thing. Like, I think the last game convention I went to in London, and was your like Nintendo, your PlayStation, your tabletop, your retro. But there was always PC, and like they'll have display units, display like PCs. I look at them and think, do not get me wrong, visually they're impressive. Do not get me wrong, but my fucking wallet cannot handle that.
No, that's the trouble, isn't it? It's with the game. As I said, it seems like I don't know you that well, but it seems like you've been a console owner ever since the day you was gaming. So that's what I mean. The computer you haven't experienced with it and what you can do. I mean, with me, my machine's more for utility. It's, apart from rendering and watching YouTube, I was burning PlayStation games on it. I burnt 360 games. I make, DVDs. Someone gives me a DVD or something like a home video, and I'll sit and I edit it and everything, and then put it to a CD. Like wedding videos, I end up ripping them and doing copies for people. And it's, as I said, you know, with music as well, putting music on to like on your phone so you can listen to it. It's more of a utility than anything, and like jailbreaking your phone as well. It's you know, as I said, I can't.
Just to let you know, when I waved, it was to your son. Did you wave at me?
I know. That's what I mean. It's just.
I won't get mental. I'm being polite. Waving back.
Yeah, I saw him on the corner of my eye, but yeah, I tend to. I mean, what's the time now? It's 9:30 now. He should be getting ready for bed. He should be.
Yeah, but the thing is, like you said, it's Saturday night.
Yeah.
He has no school. It's like it's like a weird rotten our place. Like, should you have guidelines that go to bed early, or should you have that one night of fun sort of thing?
Well, yeah, I like him too, but we just got to be careful because he's like streaming himself, and he's playing Fortnite and everything. So he's just watching the people that he's chatting to.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But you know, he's probably heard enough. But I said to him, if you say any words, you know, that I don't like, and I hear it, then your account either gets deleted or you lose that PlayStation for for months.
You mean it's I don't know your son, so I can't really judge him properly. Yeah. He might be like polite and fantastic on stream, but it's not necessarily him. It's a lot of the time it's the people in the comments.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't know if I blocked the comments. I can't remember, but I restricted it. So yeah, I'll monitor it. I mean, I've got him. You know, I've subscribed to him, but you know, I'll watch him when I can and make sure everything's, you know, he's happy with.
Yeah. Does he stream to Twitch or YouTube?
He does. No, leave Luke. No, just I don't want it yet. Oh, he's got the beer and he's opened it. The glass is dirty. Oh, he's opened the beer now.
If you don't want the beer, mate, I'll take it off you.
I wish I could. I'll just hand it to you. It's only Foster's. It's since Christmas.
I don't mind, mate.
but yeah. He's I monitor his comments and everything, but he doesn't get people watching. He doesn't. It's really him just chatting to his mates on there from school.
Yeah, but he's got to start somewhere, though, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. If we started YouTube, I mean, he's 10. If we started YouTube at 10, he's on 30 subs already. But you know, if he did it properly, maybe. But you know, if he does it properly, you know, the time he's 11, 12, he could be knocking, you know, quite a few.
Yeah.
And, you know, as he gets older, he might look at it and think, you know, what he can do. Just Luke, leave it, please.
That's the thing. By the time he's like 15, 16, you can have like a fucking million subs.
Yeah.
Making money off it, sort of thing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Especially if he's doing Fortnite and he's like bang on it, tournaments alone and sponsorships.
Exactly.
Make off that.
But he does want to do that. But I said, how many kills do you get? How many kills he's going now? How many kills do you get on a game? He says he's got 20 kills. I don't believe him. I
want proof. I want video evidence.
Exactly. Well, when he streams it, look, I don't want it in that glass. This one, look, this glass is filthy. Well, you can't really tell, but it's not clean.
Yeah.
It ain't. And it's not the one. No, don't drink it. Oh, he's drinking the beer.
What, right? When this stream is over, I want Luke to comment. I want to subscribe to his channel and see how good he is at Fortnite.
Yeah. He can't hear you because I've only got it through the headphones, but he said he wants you to comment and see how many kills or something you've got. I don't know why. Just see.
If he says he's got mad skills, he should better back it up.
Yeah, he can't, but I think he would, but he can't do it. I don't think. But anyway, I don't know. I might leave in a sec. I might because he's opening the beer, and I need to get him asleep. So you can talk.
Hello.
You all right, mate?
Yeah.
So, man to man, how many kills you've got then?
20. No! I don't want to be on YouTube.
Too late, mate. You're on YouTube now, mate.
You're not going to stand up and do it.
Say fine.
Sit up properly. Move your seat forwards.
Ah,
So how good are you at Fortnite then? Come on, be honest.
good.
Are you lying to me? Are you really that good? I was like, you know, I want you to back these words up, mate. You know. And I've got like obviously I've got nephews your sort of age, and they say they're fantastic. I'm like, so if you say you're good, back it up, mate.
Got that?
No.
Right. Do you want to go?
No.
No, you can't. All right, up. Come on. We're going to get it back. Oh. Anyway, I don't know what he said. I don't. But I should have got.
I basically said if he's got skills on Fortnite, he should back it up.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
But I've got like nephews. He's sort of age, like give or take, and they sort of do Fortnite and stuff like that. And like they sort of say, oh, they're good, and it sort of depends on the day of the week. They are quite do that Fortnite.
But I don't know. He seems alright, but I just sort of just said I don't follow what he. I mean, not follow what he does. I just keep an eye on who he's speaking to rather than the game. I'm not really interested in Fortnite. You know, you go around shooting people and then someone builds a house. You know, I just don't get it.
It's basically Call of Duty with Minecraft.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's just not really for me. I'd rather just sit and play Call of Duty. You know, like Modern Warfare 2. Yeah. I'd rather sit and play that than play the. I don't know.
That's why I deleted that.
Yeah. But anyway, Billy, I might be off. It depends how long you're going to be on for. Because I need to get a glass. And as I said, I only popped on quickly just to let you know about co-ops and the Xbox.
Yeah, I'm not. It's coming up 20-10 now. So I'm gonna sort of give it till sort of 10 o'clock, see what happens, and sort of take it from there, sort of thing.
Yeah. But if you're back on, I might pop back. It all depends. It does, and who you know, if anyone else joins and what you're doing. I mean, I love sitting here chatting to people.
Yeah,
I do. But it's just really good. It's as I said, with the lockdowns and everything, it is just what you said. It's like being in a pub.
Yeah.
But, obviously it ain't face to face, but having a few beers, it's just really good. Yeah. Yeah, and I've met you through the group and things, and yeah, it's just nice to have a chat with someone.
That's the thing. Like I said, things like this, that like it's bringing the community closer, but it's helping people meet new people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I love it. I do.
Yeah.
It's probably why why I'm not saying why I haven't done anything. It's just nice. I'd rather sit here and have a chat and listen to people rather than doing things at the moment myself. But yeah. That needs to change. That does. Anyway, I'll be off because, as I say, I need to grab a. No, because I can't. No, because you've got nothing else to say other than Fortnite. Sorry, Luke wants to pop back on, but yeah, I need to just see if I can set something up there and see if I can get anything done for the night. Really, but yeah, if you're back on later on, I might pop back for a while. But it's been really nice chatting to you, Billy. It's been good.
Always a pleasure, never a chore, mate.
That's all right, no worries. All right, have a good stream if I don't hear from you. And
have a good night, sir.
All right then, I'll say good night. All right, good night.
I love Adam to bits, but I hope, like I said, on the stream till sort of 10 o'clock, see how things go. But yeah, it's what I'm gonna do is sort of we'll get there eventually. Copy clipboard. For people that want, people you don't have to join. But it'd be nice. Yeah. So yeah, the links in the chat. Mate. Actually, one there, quickly mute the chat and then bugger off to the toilet. I'm dying for the toilet. I'm back for better. But again, there is. Actually, bit of light, nope. I'll give a few about moss. Fuck it. Oh, mate. But again, hope everyone tonight is okay. Again, if Adam does come back, fantastic. Don't. Again, I think for me, this is the reason I do YouTube is because of things like this. It helps. Mate, that fucking TV blow my head. Better. Who we got watching still? I'd like to know who's still watching, who's still there. I hope that everyone is still okay. The room looks awesome, Bill. You know what, mate? It's you know yourself, Aussie. Bear in mind, you've got a bigger game, a hell of a bigger room than I have. It's all about a working process. But you might notice, I put it right here. But yeah, there-ish, Rob. The game sitting now, especially the Wii games, are sort of tilting a bit. See, I've not looks good behind you. That's it's initially when I sort of done it. It was sort of it's make everything look a bit neater. It weren't necessary to sort of think. So we started making plans for this room weeks before me starting to do streams. So it went to us sort of starting my phone at the end I am. That it sort of somehow worked. Because obviously when I done my first stream where I responded to chat, it was there. The one that sort of the 4-hour one was about there. Obviously, this one and I think the last one is basically at the angle I'm currently at. But Rob, how is how you getting on setting up for your streams? How are you sort of finding it okay? Finding it difficult? Are you sort of how are you getting on with that, mate? You know, 'cause I know you done like a stream Thursday, jumped on and sort of watched quite a bit of it. Really enjoyed. I know you done the Tommy Telemico one. I really enjoyed that one. And like I said to you yesterday, I really enjoyed. I think your content, not to sort of blow smoke up your anus. I really enjoy your content. It's done, mate. It's that learning curve, mate. It's no one gets anything perfect first time round. It's no one's perfect, obviously, but we all learn from doing. We all learn by doing, basically. And I think I didn't like the transitions. I need to make an advert through the transitions. With the transitions, I think when you're on your own, no one is perfect. Exactly. I mean, with the transitions, I think when you're on your own, like you said, Rob, you need a sort of advert like between. I think we discussed it in the stream. I think yesterday. Please correct me if I'm wrong, mate. That we sort of said about doing a sort of Essex sort of live stream type thing. When it's like that, it's not too bad because while you're changing game, people will be there talking on the camera sort of thing. So like that, it's not too bad. But when you are on your own, it's you want something. Even if you went off to change game or whatever, get a drink or whatever, you want something sort of visually looks good. No, what I mean when I went off to the toilet, I felt rude sort of leaving you sort of thing. You know, but I think, one thing I wanted to mention earlier, I think I did mention this earlier, my new, you might have noticed it, new YouTube profile picture, cartoon version of moi, as the Anfield, doing the old go-to picture, holding the picture of those. I want some ideas, because the artist that done my profile picture, I want him to do a banner. Because Rob, I see your banner, it looks fantastic. I want something that, in a sense, the same, like sort of simple, to the point, representing my channel, but also because, like I am basically the anvil of the community. I want to sort of pay tribute to him at the same time in that. You know what I mean? I want some ideas. But it doesn't necessarily have to be within the comments. If you think of anything, please, like, in Rob's case, WhatsApp me. But how for you, Rob? You, Rob, and Mrs. Essex Retro? How's the weather been by your ends? I know when we met yesterday, it was pissing down. I'd help you out with it, mate. I'm sure. Yeah, again, any ideas? I'm fucking happy to sort of take on board, sort of thing, especially with things like that to help my channel look more appealing, you know. But yeah, like I said, like when you and I met yesterday, when we Alice, the fucking rain was horrendous. Today's not been too bad. It's been quite warm. Obviously, where I am anyway, so if you might be different. That's the thing. It's strange that you had sort of basically last Friday, Saturday time to sort of to Thursday been nice. Yesterday pissing down. Today warm again. I'm like, it's. Don't know. Every now and then we need a bit of rain, sort of reset everything. But yeah, it was the rain yesterday though. Like, it was mental. But if you again, Rob, if you tried the game I gifted you, I'm not going to say what it is because obviously when people watch, I don't want the fucking spoil this in its PS or whatever, but have you tried it? And a question to Mrs. Essex, Miss Essex Retro. How are you on with like games you've been playing in your fiance's play series? How are you getting on with things like that? So I'm quite curious of someone who's not really a hardcore gamer but get into the gaming world sort of thing. I'd like to hear feedback from stuff like that. Especially if you're willing to try gaming it sort of. Not everyone will sort of try it. Especially with like the sort of the controllers, especially like the PS3, PS4. We have just filmed one tonight. Don't have to tell me what it is, but also gonna find out when Rob eventually puts it up. And I'm definitely getting better. That's the thing that there's people like myself who's in the late 20s. I know I look at my age. Rob, who is whatever age he is, it's been gaming pretty much all our lives. Even then, there's still times we struggle with games, whether it's sort of the controllers, getting to grips with it, the storylines, the sort of mechanics. It's no one's perfect at games straight out of the box. It's basically what I'm trying to say. I've literally I've literally just WhatsApp came up. Based on what I'm saying, no, where's everyone tonight? That's it. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best with conversation, but it's hard to sort of do conversation when I'm on my own. It's perfect. I'm only a Sims gamer for the last 8 to 10 weeks. So basically the same sort of length of time as Rob's been doing this channel, and it's basically as long as you've been trying game. But again, like I've said, you're trying. I respect that. Most people won't. You know, like there's multiple games. There's so many sort of games you can try, sort of thing. Like not necessarily like easy games like fucking games like FIFA. There's more not harder, but sort of more thinking like it's Telltale games or fucking the Bloodstained games. There's different levels of games, and I think because people see like the Call of Duties, they see these sort of Assassin's Creed, they see these sort of heavy hitter games, they get intimidated. I think a lot of time by the game, basically what they see on the screen, sort of thing. Like my dad, he's early 50s. He says he's 37, but he's early 50s. He'll try a game. Yes, we decided to do fiance plays to help him get into Rob's hobby, and I must admit I'm starting to enjoy. You know what? That I put it up in stream because I think that for me, I don't know about Rob, but for me that's good news. Like you tried it, wanted to try it, you saw it, tried it, but you know what, I'm enjoying this hobby. You know, you may not be as hardcore as say Rob, but you know you enjoy it enough to sort of say, you know what, I'm gonna try that game tonight. I'm gonna try that. That looks interesting. But yeah, like I said, my dad's because I've got the PlayStation VR. And there's a couple of games he's tried on that. He tried the Drive Club VR. Him personally thinks he felt like a passenger, so it made him a bit iffy. But we played Ace Combat. That's what it is. Loved it. And if you've not tried Ace Combat, I think 7 in VR. Try it. It's one of the games that you have with VR. It's sort of hard to sort of show how good it is. But it's setting you try VR. It's fantastic. You know, it's an Xbox or a PS4 or a DS. You can easily show it off. Like I said, the PlayStation VR, the Oculus, stuff like that you can't, and it's I think it's a shame. I say that it's people got hands on the PlayStation Vita. I love the Vita, enjoyed it. Evening, Jamie. How are you, my good sir? Are you still live on your Twitch? You fucking traitor down the Twitch. Leaving us YouTube guys, you fucking traitor. Leave it. Hey, Jamie, welcome to the community, mate. But Jamie, hey, are you still streaming, mate? If so, like, if not, if you want to jump, like, if you want to, if you're not streaming, jump on. Leave it. Leave it. I think. Isaac from Jamie. And Mr. Essex Retro. This is how Jamie. See? All friends, mate. All friends. You know, it's Mrs. X Mrs. Essex Retro. It's mouthful. Yeah, it's whatever. Both Essex Queen and King here. That's the thing, James. On your Twitch, I'm King Bill, or Hell King Bill. Here it's strange. On YouTube, I am the Anvil. I am the Anvil on YouTube. It's, but again, it's. I think you got to thank Mark or Geordie Slasher for doing that. Thanks for the Summer 66. It's like I said, I think when we spoke around yours Thursday, Jamie, when we spoke, I want you to do more on your channel. I know we're doing unboxings soon. When is I don't or you I think you probably have told me, Jamie, but when is the first unboxing? Well, Jim Tender has appeared. Evening, Jim. Get on screen, mate. I think I have. Actually, what I do, right? Give me a sec. Right, I do. Mate, I'm getting ready for my phone to fucking drop. Yeah. So it's I'll put the link in again. It's not this. That's basically anyone who wants to join. Again, I had him on earlier. He was on for a little while. You don't have to be on all night. You can be on 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever sort of best. Like, even if you want to come into a high bill and go sort of thing, that's. I got distracted by my dad down his nose. But again, these things say if anyone wants to join, don't have to. Like if you went there on some 5-10 minutes, that's fine. Or if you want, like Bill, it's like, it's like Saturday night on Sunday midnight. Again, it's your choice. I was behind by 5 minutes, so sorry if I didn't reply. Yeah, you mate, you better be sorry, mate. You fucking better be. Fucking, mate. Oh, mate, you better be. I'm joking. All is well by Mrs. Essex Retro Jack, mate. It's a mouthful. That is a mouthful. You want to, right? At least Bum is in first, mate. Bum is in first, and the story, mate. 1-on-1 with the question is, are you calling me the great one, or are you the great one? I'm confused. You know? Hey, see what happens was, mate, I should have bought more Jack and Coke. But how did your stream go, James? Are you still streaming, or are you sort of? You've not really sort of responded. You're an arsehole, mate. That's if you're still in the comments, mate. You're probably not. I need more drink. Ha ha ha. Half good is half good and half. Yeah, I'm not saying anything on stream, but because it's not my place. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, mate. But mate, jump on. If you're not streaming, jump on. I don't want to fucking. I love chatting to you, mate, but I don't want to chat for you for comments. I want you fucking on. I want more entertaining viewing for your dad, mate. I'll try, mate. That's it, mate. Someone's got to sooner or later. I feel like a pleb. Not like I'm a pleb. That's besides the point. Wait, I'll join, mate. Yeah, mate. Imagine all three of us. I think not only that is like if Essex does come on and Jamie comes on, that's three Essex guys on. Was he again? Please if I'm wrong. I know obviously James Whitford. It's Rob Spenflate. But again, I'm probably fucking wrong. Also, I know Darren's it. I know fucking Jamie's Whitford was their first team. Oh. Evening, mate. He says he's on. I can't see nothing. I can't hear nothing. He's probably calling me a wanker. Be fair, I do my chance to get yourself sorted. Evening, Si. That's in case, Rob, you are watching it. You're also watching the stream. You're done. That's it, mate. Rob, mate. What have I done? Rob, mate? If I've hurt you, if I made you cry, let me know. Oh. If I made you cry, let me know. Oh. Yeah. Mate, you're on. I got worried.
Hang on, mate. 1 minute. Wait there.
Mate, you're on. I got worried.
Hang on, mate. 1 minute. Wait there.
Yeah, you're on.
It's echoing. I'm trying to fix it.
Take time.
1 minute. Wait there.
Guys,
We've also got Si on. Si!
I'm only here for a couple. I'm only here for a couple of minutes. I was just in the back garden. I thought I'd share the actual fire that we've got going at the moment.
Mate, mate, it's doing some fire.
How's everyone tonight?
Me, I'm not too bad, mate. How about yourself?
Yeah, all good. I have a beer. I have a fire. I'm very happy.
You know, I'm too scared. I've got beers in the fridge, but I'm too polite to go downstairs and get one. And there goes his phone.
Yeah, there we are. I'm back again. Believe it or not, I'm not used to doing this without a tripod, so if I can just drop it straight out of my hand.
Well, my phone's leaning against my window, so I don't use tripods.
Get yourself a tripod.
That's the second person said to me, Bill, get a tripod. I think I should.
All right. But how are you doing anyway? Essex Rector, are you good?
I think Essex Rector is muted, mate.
You're on mute.
Yeah, I was trying to work out why I could hear like two versions of all of you, or both of you.
Yeah.
And I'm such an idiot. I had the same stream on another tab on my laptop. I'm literally like, why can I hear? Why is everything being repeated? Is it something wrong with my telly? Because my telly was on? Is it my laptop? What is it? And then in the background, I've got it on. What an idiot. That is a seriously impressive fire, Si. Seriously impressive.
We need to have a proper meetup where we could all have a good fire. That's what we need.
Yeah.
If you're let's set a fire on the beach.
Someone playing the guitar, you know.
All right, guys. It was only a quick one. I just wanted to say hi and share the fire with you. I'm going to have to head off now, guys. All right?
That's fine, mate. Mate, as long as you jumped on and said hi, I'm good, mate.
That's all good. I'm actually trying to get a place where I can see me properly because all you can see is the fire and the fucking glow, and I don't want to stand too close with it. I'll set my hair on fire. Okay, guys. I'll catch you all later.
Yeah. See you, mate.
Rob, you're on mute.
Billy, I'm in all sorts of trouble here. Joe's looking for more alcohol, and she's found a bottle of Grey Goose vodka, and I do not. It's it's not good.
Wait, you always bring it around and share it with me, mate.
We have got whiskey. What peach have we got? What syrup? Yeah, open up syrup before Grey Goose. Yeah, no syrup before Grey Goose. Oh yeah, well that stuff. Look, let's ask Billy. Bill, you're not really a vodka man, are you?
I do appreciate you, but I am more whiskey.
Yeah, we've got this, whatever that is.
Right.
We've got peach syrup. Your eyes lit up there, see? And we've got Grey Goose as well. But the Grey Goose, I don't think we want to do the Grey Goose. We don't want to drink the Grey Goose. Let's drink this. That looks
shocking vodka?
No, it just looks cheaper. Look, ultra luxury. There
It
you go.
just looks cheaper. He's saying I'm cheap.
No, I'm just saying I'm cheap. Look,
He's saying I'm cheap.
ultra luxury vodka. There you
That's
go.
cheap vodka.
No,
Yeah,
it's
but
ultra
where
luxurious.
on the bottle? How luxury is it?
Yeah, if you've got to write it on the-
very luxury, does it? I don't know where the camera
No,
is.
look at the top. Look at the top there. It's got paper on the top. Whenever you've got paper on the top, I reckon that means something.
I reckon it doesn't, Billy. I reckon he just wants to drink the cheap vodka.
Oh, whiskey. Oh, there's whiskey out there on the side.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that Hate Club thing. David Beckham whiskey. Have you ever had that? Is it whiskey? Go.
Yeah,
it's
it's okay.
I think it is.
Whiskey.
Yeah, go get it. He's a whiskey man. Billy
I
knows
don't
all
think
about
it's
the whiskey.
whiskey.
It is. It is. What's wrong with this woman?
But I know the David Beckham one is an orange flavoured one, isn't there?
I think so, yeah. We've only got this one, but they're both... We haven't opened them, that's all. There's Gentleman Jack. There's Gentleman Jack out there as well.
It says single grain Scotch whiskey.
Yeah, there you go. Look, it's got a bit of dust on it. There you go.
bit of the bubbly.
We got Jamie on the string, but
Oh, hello, Jamie. Yeah, there you go, mate.
Sup, my brother?
Get Daniel's one.
that whiskey's like pong to me.
Is it?
What is it?
Oh, that's a good fine whiskey.
It's like
Yeah, this is quite expensive. It's not really expensive, but it's quite expensive, I think.
it's worth the money.
Single grain Scotch. Yeah, we ain't having that then. If it's worth money, put that back on the side.
Put that
That's-
back. Put it in the container. Put it nice
Gentleman,
behind a box.
Gentleman Jack. Is Gentleman Jack cheaper or dearer than that?
Gentleman Jack, depending on where you're buying it from, is mid-30s, but it's nice.
Okay, no
Oh,
whiskey.
dear.
You don't want to drink whiskey
I
then?
don't know.
Yeah, look.
Get the vodka.
Look,
Get
it's
the
no, yeah.
vodka.
Yeah, let's do vodka. I say we don't want to mix. You don't want to mix your
Get
dark.
the
and your
Grey
light anyway.
Goose.
They say you
Grey
don't mix your
Goose
dark and your
vodka.
light when you're drinking.
Let's go.
No, we're not doing Grey Goose. Sod that.
Ah.
We're doing,
I
we're
think
doing
we should do Grey Goose.
Stoich, whatever that is.
Cheap.
It's not cheap.
What is cheap
Right,
vodka?
well, let's go on there and see. I'm going to go on
It's cheap
Google and
vodka.
see. Right, Stoich, how do you spell this?
It's like £5 bottom shelf vodka thing.
Stolichnia.
Stolich.
Even sounds cheap.
Vodka.
Yeah.
Vodka.
Stolich.
Oh, that's a vodka.
Yeah, is Stolichnia a good vodka?
Stolich, no good vodka.
Taste price is one of the best everyday vodkas.
There you go.
$25 a bottle.
That's well, then let's go with that.
That's like a
Right, go
tenner.
with that. Go with that. That's all right. That's the right sort of price.
You're literally giving me
We're getting a domestic over vodka here.
£16.49. There we go.
The cheapest vodka you can buy. Who got you that?
No, I've heard you can get what is it, Russian Standard and all that. That's cheaper.
What's Russian Standard? Never
It's the
heard
one
of
you
it.
get out of the shops, certain
At a
shops in
local
certain
food.
areas. Yeah.
You open that, 'cause I'm going to break my nail.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, we've took way too long just deciding what drink we're gonna have. So what's everybody's? How's it been? How you been? Well, I only saw you yesterday anyway.
You know what? I think today I've been at work, and that wasn't exactly fun.
When's it ever fun? This is the question.
Working on a Saturday is really not
Oh,
really good.
And
fucking
especially for me who works in the kitchen, it don't really help.
Right, we're in. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
bubbly.
I
Yeah,
wonder
don't
how
go, don't be too big with the.
Well, it's probably done. It's probably water anyway.
It's not watered down. It's strong stuff that. Yeah. You don't want to be working on a Saturday, Bill. Or you want to try not to anyway.
It wasn't fun. You know, it's like I bet my uniform is all black, like black chef's jacket, black trousers, and it being warm today in the kitchen weren't exactly fun. But what about
Yeah,
you? Any of you been working today or just tossing around?
No, off for once, surprisingly. I'm usually working on bloody weekends, so for once, free weekend.
You had your jab yesterday, so that's fair enough.
Yeah, fucking hell. Last jab, finally. And then I got soaked out of it, so win-win.
Well, not too bad then, really. What about you?
Man, I got fucking drenched. Jeez. Ah!
Yeah,
Godzilla, you're meant to hold the camera. That's enough.
I didn't work. Yeah, I don't work weekends, but what did we do today? We popped to Basildon, actually.
That's good.
Mate, you should have. Mate, what time was you down? You popped into my work, gave you my discount. Where was you?
It was I don't know where it was. I don't know what time it was. About 1 o'clock. We needed to. Joe wanted some dresses. You know, we've got a couple of dresses, and we went to CEX. Got a couple of games. Had a look in cash converters. I bought a game for 79p.
As you know,
I was very pleased with. No, 75p actually. 4p better off.
even about.
I feel like my head is very big, Bill. If you press the button on the right-hand side next to the one, you know, where you're sorting out the cameras.
Well, I am doing it on my phone.
Yeah, you should have a cam down the bottom. There should be like
1 sec.
down the bottom of the buttons below the screen that you're viewing. There should be like little 2, 4, 6, 8, and there's two. There's a long one and a smaller one.
1 sec.
That's it. That's better. See, I'm not long anymore.
Yay!
There you go. We can see, and we can see more of your games now as well.
Mate, the selection's getting now. It's slowly but surely getting now.
It's looking good, mate. I think in comparison, you know, like before, because I remember when you used to do the video,
Yeah.
it used to have you had like a patch where you was painting, wasn't it? So you're doing. I think it looks a million times better behind you. Fantastic.
I think I don't like. I know we bought some games yesterday. We was down at Ali's. I bought some games afterwards. You know, when like sitting like the Bazin CX and like. But a few games sort of put in the collection plus obviously for the next pickups video.
Yeah.
I watched your Xbox bundle video.
Yeah.
Mate, that was a bargain what you got.
Yeah. It was good. I was really surprised when the woman was like, "Yeah, I've sorted out this other stuff for you." She was lovely. The thing is, as well, when I went there, because I'd messed her about a little bit, because I said I wanted it a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, come down." I didn't go, and I said, "Look, I'll transfer you the money." She said, "No, I don't do PayPal." But when I arrived, she was she was like, "Oh, come in." You know, the dog started. The dog literally, you know, dog's coming up to me and like, just really friendly is what I'm basically saying.
Yeah.
Like really, really friendly.
Yeah, you felt welcomed in the ass.
Yeah, massively. And then like I say, she had that remote control up for a tenner.
Yeah.
On Facebook, because I said to her, I didn't say anything to her about the remote control whatsoever. And then I got there and she was like, "Oh, you might as well have that." She said, "I'm fed up with listing it. I don't want to list. You know, it's not worth anything, is it? But it's just nice to have something that's sealed."
Something like that is more for display purposes than actually using.
Yeah. And then she was like, "Oh, what game? You know, we found some games in the cupboard." And I was like, "Oh, lovely." So yeah, games and another controller. So right result.
The fact that two of them, like in the video, that these special edition Final Fantasies, them alone made that sort of, especially the bundle games, made it worthwhile sort of thing.
Even if you said they was 15 quid each, you know, even if you just took an average, I haven't got them. So, you know, but you're paying 15 quid for the console itself. Even if I sell the console for 40 quid, I've got them games for free, you know. So it's silly not to do it. But, you know, you guys, the problem with us, especially in Essex, it's a hotbed, isn't it? People collecting There's so many. And not just that, you've also got you've got the resellers too. You know, you've got that guy, there's a few that's on here. The Wee Man, he used to be called, didn't they? So there's a few in Essex that are selling. What
I've learned is resellers like to take the mix with prices, but it's also first come, first serve with a lot of the items being put up. You know, like me and Jamie today were discussing because he wants a box copy of Super Punch Out.
Yeah,
and he was like,
and that did not go well.
No, he was showing me prices. I'm like, that's like more than retail.
Because he wanted 100 for it boxed, everything else. I said he's put offer, so I put make an offer. So I put it for 60. He didn't want it. So 80, that's the highest I'll go. And in the end, he wouldn't budge. He would not budge. And he said, "Oh, I've got 25
Where was this? Where was this?
eBay." Oh, hello, Mr. Fallout Man.
There's a Fallout Man on the.
I've got one of them. I think Bill's got one as well. Yeah. Fucking ridiculous.
What sort of condition was it? Lovely condition.
It was good condition, but the box still had a bit creases here and there. He didn't show the manual much. It just got to the point where I was thinking it's not worth that much.
He's probably got it. James, he might have it. Have you got a boxed Punch Out on the NES? No, you're a Super Nintendo man, aren't you?
No, I've not got one.
Damn it.
He's not got it.
I was hoping you.
Yep. Cheers, mate. Yeah, you'll get it. You'll find it. It's a relatively common game, isn't it? Really.
I just want it because I've got a signed Mike Tyson picture, and I want to put it with the Punch Out. It makes sense.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
That's as good a reason as ever. That's as good a reason as any, mate.
I think is it in the gaming room? I'm gonna check. Hold on.
Go get it. Yeah, go get it. Jim, what you been? How you been?
That's right.
I'm all right. I've been out with the family today. I do have a little friend with me.
Nice. Okay. Joe loves cats. Joe, come and look at this cat.
Oh, there it is. Aha.
Come and look at this cat quick. Oh, you can see it on the screen. She's on the other screen. She's looking at it. We've got 4 cats.
He's a bit moody because he's not seen this before. So
No,
he's just gone a bit. What's that about?
Nice.
Exactly. That's nice. Yeah, that's lovely. That is.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Just a quick hello from me. I was just sat on my sofa. Sorry, I just thought I'd say hello, so I don't have my setup or anything. Just on my shaky phone. So
that's all right. What you been? What's your next video, Jim?
It's probably that rubbish thing that Simon's sending me. The Generation Pixel sent over to him.
What's that?
Hello, Spooky Man. Cool Mask. It's a PS2 game that's you control it with motion control with a ball.
Ah. Oh, and he's sending it to you, is he?
Yeah, apparently it's bollocks. So we'll have a look at that.
I love the comment on the stream. Sorry, not on the stream, on the Tubers group when Pete went like, and you expected what? Like, exactly. What did you expect from it? But it's true. Like, you don't look at that packaging, do you? You don't look at that game and that ball and go, "Oh my god, this is going to be amazing." It's
like all the PS2 tat, like the Real Track Golf things on strings and all the rest of it. It's just bad.
Did you watch Retro Bear? I don't know if any of you did. Any of you guys watch the Retro Bear when he did the dance? That's one like it on PS2.
No, I think I missed it.
Oh, go back and watch that, mate. Retro Bear doing a little jig. He was literally dancing to the dance maraca. Is it maraca thing? Oh, don't tell me Billy's got a mask on.
Started a trend now.
Here we go. What's the comments? I know he's not doing the comments, is he? I know
No, he's found his job. Bill,
you're not doing the comments.
Hey, he's got the ball of that one. Yeah.
Same joke. What problem?
Hey,
Sorry.
Don't get swipey at me, young man.
See, Joe, second from eldest child knew that was Borderlands. If that is Borderlands.
Yeah, it's Borderlands.
It's Borderlands. There you go.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was Borderlands. She knew straight away.
Was you not okay.
There you go. There's a question from the comments. What do you go on, Bill? What do you think?
I know it's not quite retro yet, but what's better, 3DS XL or the new 2D XL? I've personally not tried either one, so I can't truly judge. I can sit here and bullshit you, but I don't do that.
You don't mess about, do you? You tell it straight as it is.
There's no point.
Go on then, Jim. I think you said, but let's hear it.
The 2DS, it's got the screens aren't as good. You can turn the 3D off on the 3D XL, and the screen quality is much better. 2DS, even if you just have the machine sat there and you give it a little wobble, the screen will flap. It's just badly made. It's badly made tat. Just spend the extra money and get a 3DS.
Why not? Unless it's a SNES one, and then don't spend the extra money because they're like outrageously expensive, and I badly want one, but I cannot find one anywhere that's not £500 or £400. Yeah, I'm the same. I can't. I mean, the 3DS bit is. Look, I know when I played Street Fighter, Coogie Bear. Go back and watch my Street Fighter video if you haven't watched it. 3DS. The effect is amazing. Like, I know you don't leave it on, do you? You put it on, you go, oh, look at that, and then you turn it back off again. Of course you do. But at least you've got it there to, I don't know, have a look at what each game. I can't wait. I haven't tried Dead or Alive. I bought Dead or Alive on it. I just want to look at what the 3D effects are. Same as Driver, because I haven't bought Driver yet. I keep looking at in Ali's shop, Bill.
Yeah.
but I just want to see what the effects are. I'll literally turn.
With you, Rob, it's a running joke, but at the same time, I appreciate it's you like your stuff mint. You like your stuff. Like
clean, clean.
Yeah, if you want it on your shelf, you want it to be as pristine as possible.
Well, I try, yeah.
And I appreciate that, you know.
What's your feelings? What's the 3DS, 2DS overall? We're 3-1 at the moment.
I wouldn't even ask me because I ain't got one, so I'm out. Not involved.
He's
You
out.
sitter.
If we
Adam's back in the chat.
I got the original DS when it first came out. That's it. I just stopped after that. I just didn't like the other DSs at the time. And I got out of Pokemon, so it's just at that point I was busy playing Vita and PSP. And that's the problem. If I got back into Pokemon earlier, then maybe. But other than that, it's not my thing at the moment.
I remember when PSP come out. I mean, when PSP come out, literally, I thought it was. I remember taking it to. I can't even remember now. I was pretty young. I remember taking it to like my dad. My dad lives on the Isle of Man. I remember taking it to his, I think, and showing him it. Just as I was there, I was going there anyway. And it was like, how does it look like that in your hand? You know, that's outrageous.
Oh man!
I think seeing Uncharted for the first time on I'm just like,
yeah,
that's mental.
Yeah, good.
I know Jamie has, but have you guys seen the Vita screen? How fantastic that looks!
Yes,
the first one, yes, not the new one. The new one, screen is arse.
Even in like,
I like the original.
I've had both, and for me, I personally can't tell no difference really between the two.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there is a bit of a difference there, but yeah, I don't look at the newer screen and think, oh, look at this POS. You know, I need to get rid of it. I still think a Vita's pretty powerful for what it is, I suppose.
And that's the games on it and all. Like, no game really should run like that on a handheld. Really.
Well, you wouldn't have thought so. What's your Neo Geo? I still haven't bought one. I want to get the skeleton one now, thanks to you, Jim. You're an absolute nightmare. I can't because I don't want a normal one because that would be bad. I need to get the skeleton one. So with the upgraded screen, but I can't. I ain't spending that sort of money. That's ridiculous.
No, the prices are mad on them, and I've just recently got my eBay purchase history back. You can ask them for it, and just looking through the prices that I was spending sort of 10 years ago on Neo Geo Pocket, I was buying games for like £1, £4.50 for Metal Slug, £10 for Sonic or Pac-Man or whatever. Now you can't even spend 70 quid on a decent copy of Sonic or Pac-Man, which is just the basic games. It's not worth it. Same with the console. I think I bought the console for about 60 quid, mint condition, with about 5, 6, 7 box games for about 60 quid. You can barely get an unboxed console for that price now.
And what is the game? What is the standout game on that? I know Metal Slug is Metal Slug, isn't it?
On the Neo Geo, it's got its own original games that are actually pretty good. Standout game, I think you've got a remake of Sonic 2 with Sonic 3's music rearranged, which is pretty good. Metal Slug 2 is really good as well. But there's a couple. There's one called Dark Arms where you get different guns for hands. It's like an RPG sort of Zelda game. That one's good. And Biomotor where you build your own sort of robot monsters and fight them a bit like Pokemon.
Okay.
They're decent.
Yeah, I've never had one, so I literally know nothing about Neo Geo Pocket at all. Can you get? Did they port a lot of the games? Can you get Fresh Rally on it?
No, there's only PAL games. There's only about 40.
Oh, okay.
I vaguely remember. There's more in Japan because they have a lot of. It's a handheld machine for Japanese people, so they've got a lot of obscure gambling games and horse racing and train sim games and things.
Okay.
The actual PAL list, it's decent. There's too many fighting games on it for that many games, or not that big a library, but they're decent games. And it's got the analog stick on it is just amazing. It's great. Have a look at getting a backlit one because doing GBA sort of screens. It's not the best.
Oh, there's a skeleton. Well, there's a skeleton. It's on my watch list. There's a skeleton one, boxed one. I think someone's like doing them with nicer screens on them, and it's got like an upgraded IPS screen or whatever it's called. Maybe not IPS. I don't know, but the lit one and the nice one, but it's like £300 odd. It's like, oh.
I'm not techie enough, and I haven't got the money, so I'll do with what I've got for now. But I've got quite a few games, so at least I've got them.
It's certainly a standout handheld, I think. Have you ever had any experience, Bill, with them?
With handheld, I've pretty much gone from like the Game Boy Color, so the Game Boy Advance SP, that sort of skipped, went to the PSP, had the PSP, then there was like a big gap, then I've now obviously do my Vita.
And Vita's where it's at, is it? Is that your...
For me, it is, yeah. And I think I know you picked up a few Vita games, so you've got like a kind of idea what the quality of the games are like, the sort of hardware, and the overall quality of the system is.
I don't. The thing is, I've got a few Vita games, but I haven't. I want that. I saw it again today with the cover reprinted, the Silent Hill game. But everybody.
We saw that in CX in Basildon. I wouldn't even buy it for reprinted cover. I think that's just stupid.
Everybody said that that's a bad game. I haven't ever played it. Is it? Have you played it, Jim? Jamie? Has anyone played it?
What game? Sorry.
Silent Hill on the Vita. That one. That's it. That one there.
It's not a Silent Hill game. It's a top-down Diablo ripoff sort of. But with Silent Hill characters, which
it's all right, but it doesn't scream Silent Hill to me. Other than that, if it's for the Silent Hill collection, you're gonna have to get it even if it's shit.
Yeah.
It's Metal Gear Survival. I have to get that to finish the Metal Gear Solid collection.
That, because a lot of people don't really take for the bigs, especially hardcore, that's only going to go up in price.
Oh, 100%.
I think, like, I paid $45, and I think that's probably like the minimum that, as it stands right now, that game's going to be at.
Well, did it get
hate
when it come out?
Games will go up in price, I think.
I think
consoles, but the prices are up.
Yeah.
I think it did get hate when it came out because, like you said, it's Silent Hills or Silent Hill only by name. That's it.
I think it got hate as well because at the same time they were making 2 Silent Hill games, and it was that and another one for the PS3. And if I remember, Homecoming and Downpour. So yeah. And we never got the sequel to Silent Hills that Kojima was going to make. And I wish they made that, but we might not even get that in the end. It's a shame. Because Bill loved PT. Bill loved BT, didn't you, Bill? You loved the good old woman coming around behind you and you shouted at me saying, "Don't turn around, Jay. Don't turn around."
I told you that bitch is behind us. It was.
We had it glitched to the point where we had to die because I collected the bits and I glitched it. So it's how A, we die, or B, we restart the game. So I chose death.
I was trying to restart, mate.
And that is still hard to get. I've still got that. I can still play it, so I'm happy. I'm honestly happy that still works.
What's the you're a Super Nintendo guy, Jim? What's the standout game in your collection?
For actual game or rarity?
Yeah, well, even have you got horror? I mean, there ain't really horror, is there? I know there's Clock Tower on Famicom, isn't it? But it's not really like. Is there? What is there horror wise?
Am I Ghosts and Goblins? Am I going too far, or is that's later on? Because there's like 2 of them in there.
It's classed, I suppose. It depends what your definition of horror is. You've got there's one. Your Castlevanias could be horror. I know.
Didn't they do like Friday the 13th on there? That one game.
That was an NES game.
Or was that NES? That's NES, yeah.
There's one called Musia, A Tale of Classic Japanese Horror. I think it came out in America and Japan only. That one plays like Castlevania. It's not particularly scary, but
No.
Again, I suppose you could class it as
Well,
a
what
horror
could
game.
they? I mean, what could they do really? You know?
Alien 3, maybe. Jurassic
Maybe.
Park
Yeah.
has got the first person mode. It's a bit scary, I
Could
guess.
be. I don't know.
Horror genre, it's difficult to portray because I know Mega Drive you had Splatterhouse, which would be a horror game. You had The Haunting as well, which would be horror as well. SNES didn't really go for that. It was more family anyway, wasn't it? Really.
It was more family friendly at the time, and then
I
they
think so.
went up from there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mortal
well,
Kombat,
Nintendo-
and that was the end of it.
Yeah. I mean, Nintendo weren't really in the habit of doing it then, was they? I don't suppose. Didn't want it.
At the time, they were still doing cartridges while Sony wanted to go to discs. And I know back then Sony wanted to do a deal with them to make Nintendo and Sony work together to make the first disc console, and Nintendo said no. So it's still out there, the prototype, but
Any more? Yeah. So, we've got something in there.
only Japan release, I think.
Which one?
Wait, there's more than one? Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know it. The only Onis I've seen are the ones on PS2. Really, I don't.
I have an Oni mask, but that's pretty much it.
But yeah, I mean, horror's one of them things, isn't it? How can you portray it? I think it's difficult on Super Nintendo and stuff. I think when you start getting, and even Splatterhouse, let's be honest, it's not really scary, is it? So.
No, I think it's more shock and gore, which I suppose makes it a horror game, but it's just an action game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What was the first? When was it? Are we talking Resident Evil, really? When the first sort of jumpy?
No, I don't know. Alone in the Dark, maybe. There was Realms of the Haunting on PC. Was that before? No, that was after Resident Evil, I think.
I mean, to be honest, the first Prince of Persia made you jump a couple of times when people came out. Like you'd be just jogging about, you'd just be walking out, and then all of a sudden, some bloke with a sword pops out of nowhere. So maybe, I mean, I'm stretching. I'm but
I don't know. Another World with the deaths.
Yeah, again, I suppose it was a bit.
Nightmare on Elm Street had a game, but I don't know if it was scary. So that's the
None
thing.
of them were. They were just platformers, weren't
They were just platforms, like you said.
Still
Like
want to film it,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was a horror to complete. Oh, I bet. Oh,
Yeah.
oh man.
What's Billy? What you playing? Are you playing any games? What are you playing at the moment?
It's for me, my VR, and like talking about horror games on VR.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
We played some good VR horror games.
I can probably pull off like 2 or 3 horror games. Are fantastic in VR. I think for me, VR, I think it's perfectly built for it.
And did you say you've got PSVR or you got an Oculus?
I've got PSVR.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that means you got like Resident Evil and stuff.
Me and Jamie done some Resident Evil.
Yeah, Resident Evil 7 VR. That was honestly fun. That was obviously a fucking roller coaster, but great.
Yeah, pretty.
I
played Resident Evil 7. I come really like. I mean, I love Resident Evil, but I don't really like the newer ones. I sort of lost it a little bit. Up till Resident Evil 4, I was all in for the Resident Evil franchise.
6 wasn't your favourite?
I left it.
No one liked 6.
I was done at
Everyone
Resident
admit it.
Evil 4.
Leon's was the best. The rest was shit. I honestly, hands down, all of it was that shit.
Yeah, and then everybody said Resident Evil 7. So I left it. Then I went to Resident Evil 7, and it was. I mean, I didn't complete it. It was pretty good. It was pretty jumpy, that first bit, and then you go down into the garage. Is there a section in the garage when you're in the car and?
Yeah, you got Jack Baker trying to kill you.
That is the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you can't still be alive, mate. Come on, this is ridiculous. I've killed you like how many times? Go away. I don't want to.
I was going to say, have you met Nemesis?
Yeah,
He's coming back.
Yeah, no, I know. But Nemesis, you just run from. This guy, I'm actually killing him. Like, Like, you know.
So how far
I,
did you get? Did you get to that point, or did you go any further?
I got past the car. We played it together, didn't we, Joe? We didn't complete it. Yeah, we played Resident Evil 7 together. She didn't want us to stop, to be honest, but I was just a bit... It was what it was. We got down into that stupid flicker rubbish monster things down in the basement. You know when you go to the... you pull the bloke out, you pull the dead body out, and all of a sudden...
Is it the cop? Is it the cop one, or is it just a random body? Because then Jack Baker kills the cop, and then you fight him in the car, then you beat him, and you go down the sub-basement.
We got past that. We went and put the videotape in.
Yeah.
We put the videotape in. Then we had to chase around, get in that other room, go get a key, get in that other different room, go in the bath, get this thing out the bath, the plug out the bath. There was a few things. And then I was just like, oh, this game's boring me. And that was...
fair. That's a shame, because there is a lot of good shit after that. And if you play more of the tapes, there are a lot of good ones on that, especially in VR. Like, I play Resident Evil without the VR, and honestly, if you're playing on controller, definitely change the movement. The movement's really stiff. Because with VR, you can look like this easy. With that, it's just...
We will revisit. I will revisit. And we haven't played Village. I haven't even bought Village yet.
Village is great. I enjoyed Village. I 100% recommend get it. It's mixed with Resident Evil 4. I love Resident Evil 4, and I honestly say definitely get that one. It's the best one so far.
What about you, Jim?
You know, with Village, I was
go on, Bill.
I was upset with Village.
Why is that?
Right, the big titted goth girl. First boss.
Lady Democrest. Yeah, she was the first boss. Yeah.
You said that name on her. And it's the first boss.
Well, you know, Bill, there's websites for that sort of thing. You haven't got to play the game to do that.
Rule 44. Sorry.
There's websites for that, mate.
Jeez, sorry.
I can't go to them websites. I've got people in the room with me, can I?
Oh, okay. No, well, you know, that's fair enough.
Well, the VR update's coming, so next time the VR comes up, Bill, you come round, we play the VR version, and we'll stay on that level. As long as you want.
Yeah, probably leave the room though while he's on there.
I'll leave you in the room for 20 minutes tops, and then I'll come back later. Clean the chair.
We got Metro Chef in the comments. And hope Jim and Rob are good, and Ozzy.
Well, we missed Mooch as well, didn't we? It's Mooch is in the comments. Hey, Lee. Hope you're well.
Unfortunately, I think by the time I noticed Lee Thomas come in,
you've just completely disregarded Mooch. Like, who's that? Like, don't worry about him.
Yeah, fuck that guy. He's not important. No, we love you, really. I don't know you, but they must love you. No homo.
Where's your what's your standing on horror games, Jim?
I'm a coward. That's my standing on horror games.
At least you're honest.
Not a big fan.
Well, yeah, true.
Yeah, I'd rather be shitting honest. Yeah, so Resident Evil 7, I've just started playing it again. So thanks for the spoilers, but it's fine because it's like 6 years old anyway. If you're living under a rock by now, then you know whatever. So
it's only like a 7-year-old game or whatever.
Yeah, well, that's the good thing though. It's like just talking about Village. Then it's because I'm not chasing new consoles anymore. I've given up and I'm just playing the stuff that I've got or the little cheap things that I want to buy. Then it's so much more chilled out. There's no stress about playing games and having to go, oh, I need to buy this, I need to buy this, I need to buy this, I need to play that, I need to play this to keep up. It's like I don't care anymore, and it's such a weight off. If you're ever having a sort of lull about being in the hobby, just stop buying brand new games. Just take a step back and go, I don't need to buy these 6 games for my collection that I'm never going to play. Just look at your shelf and see what you can play. There's so many things that you've never even thought to play that are just sat there. It's so refreshing, and I'm so chilled out about playing games now. Apart from that, Evil Within was a good one.
Yes.
Dead Space and Dead Space 2.
Oh, I love you even more now. I love you even more.
Proper horror games.
I love Dead Space.
People say
one of my favorites.
They are. People are saying that it's more action, but that's a horror game.
Yeah, it's 100% horror game. It's like Alien Isolation. That is a horror game. I fucking love that game.
I tried to play that, got up to the alien the first time and went, nope.
Nope, bye. See you later. God, bye.
I was like, that's it. Change my trousers. We're done.
Or Bill's favourite saying, chili sauce salad, and he comes fucking back into the room every fucking time. He says it. He's like, food? Do you food?
It's not my fault that the alien likes chili sauce and salad. It's not my fault.
We need to stop saying it because he keeps coming back in the fucking room.
Was his fault? He's trolling me in that vent. It's his fault.
Oh yeah, you actually almost done a good run on that. He was doing a challenge run on one of the special modes. He actually done so well to the point he was going to beat the time, and the alien was just in the vent waiting for him at the elevator and grabbed him. So close.
Gutted. Like, literally, I was like 3 feet away from the exit, and it grabbed me from the vent. I'm like, you prick.
Oh man. That's a bit of a question for you, Jim. Are you going to play the Resident Evil 7 DLC?
I'd have to get through the actual game first. So,
but here, I was asking, play the game first, and then will you think of playing the DLC?
I don't normally buy DLC. I'm not sure if the DLC is on the Game Pass version. Because I've got the disc version.
Maybe, I don't know, because I know the
Chris... It will.
I can't remember.
Because I know the first one will have free DLC, and then the other ones are paid. But I'd say get one of them because it continues the story on. It's definitely worth a watch.
I'd have to finish the story first.
Yeah, finish the story. Feel like if you like it. If you do, then be like, you know what?
The game's good. It's just I'm an absolute coward. So it's.
Bring Bill around. He'll be fine. He'll poke you with a stick and be like, "Come on, pussy, go on, touch that door, do it."
I do that anyway.
Exactly. Every time I'm scared, like all screaming at Bill's like, coward. Give it to him. He's like, no.
I'm the little devil on your shoulder, mate. I'm there.
Until we play Slender the Arrival, that's the point. He will not play it. I give him the controller. He does not want to play. He doesn't want to go near him.
Baby heart attack.
He actually did. I said Slender Man. He's just like, Slender Man. No. And he wouldn't go down the basement. It got to the point you had to go to the basement to get a puzzle. He wouldn't go down there. Then again, I don't blame him. In every horror film, they go to the basement. Yeah.
Don't do that.
It's not real though, Bill.
To me, it is.
It's not real. It won't hurt you.
It's not real, mate. It can't hurt you. You'll be okay.
You'll be okay.
He's in my dreams.
Yeah.
He's watching you, Bill. Always watching.
I would rather Slender Man than the PT woman, to be fair.
Oh, yeah, fuck Lisa. Yeah, Lisa, hell no. Lisa's scary.
What else have you been taking off your shelf then, Jim? If you're concentrating on games that I saw your Ghost and Goblin, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, is it that video? Because I went back into your old videos and watched a few.
Oh right, actually went that far.
That's pretty good. I mean, you're good at that game, aren't you? It's not like you can't play it.
No, it's not that hard a game. It's just there are patches of it that are difficult if you rush. So if you take your time, it's fine. So what did I get to? Like level 4 or 5 on one continue? Was it something like that?
It was impressive. I couldn't tell you exactly. I was watching it. I couldn't tell you the exact time that you died or anything, but it was impressive how long you went for. That was for sure.
Well, I'd say that's what she said.
Yeah. I didn't know anything about that, mate. I didn't know anything about about the game, but you know. But it's what else?
I was playing Maneater. That came on Game Pass. And that's what she said. And it's rubbish, but it's good rubbish. So it's worth a go if you've not played it.
I enjoyed that game. So much.
Yeah, no, it was bad though. Nothing happened in it, but it was good fun.
Eternal Darkness. Is that the one on the GameCube? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, Coog
the one that messes with me.
Yeah, it's a great game. When it says it's going to delete your, delete your memory card or delete your
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't it?
It does.
And you're like,
Mafia as well. I was playing the remake of that. It was like 11 quid at Curry's, brand new.
Ain't bad.
So that's a no-brainer. Any game for a tenner, I'll buy it. Don't matter what it is.
Yeah, I bought because I've got a Series X, but we don't play it enough. I don't warrant having it. I shouldn't have bought it really, and I should have. But I should sell it, to be fair. But it sits there, and I got Mafia on that, and because I loved Mafia when it first came out. The problem was that when Mafia came out, I had a PC with a good graphics card and stuff. And so when my other mates were saying about Mafia, like I'd either already played it because it would come out on PC first, or the graphics were so much better in comparison to anything back then, or they was playing it on a PC card, a graphics card that couldn't run it at the same rate. There was other kids, obviously, that could run it at the same rate. Of course there was. But there was other things that you was like, oh, no, but you haven't seen graphics like this. And in the old days, Mafia was so graphical.
It was.
It was amazing. It was breathtaking at the time. I remember just going, but that was the same as Tomb Raider. I remember walking into school and people going, oh, you're playing PS1. Oh, I've got Tomb Raider on the PS1. I go, oh, I'll come around and play it. I've already completed it. Or I've played it on my, I'll play it too. And they're expecting it to be on a PlayStation. You go around there and it's like a blocky mess of just horribleness. And you're like, what is this? This ain't Tomb Raider. And then you'd look on that. So back then, PCs were so impressive that games like Mafia, Tomb Raider, there was some Grand Prix games, there was some other games out there that were just so graphically forward. I mean, I remember getting Blade Runner on PC, and I was like, wow, like this is outrageous. I've never seen anything like it. And I had to get my graphics card upgraded just to play it and stuff like that. And I just thought games back then, you saying Mafia there just brings back a lot of memories for me, because games back then were just on PC. They were leap. I know that they're better on PC nowadays, but you're talking about fine little tiny details. Back then, it was a night and day. Tomb Raider 1 on PC versus PlayStation was literally like night and day when I was a kid.
Yeah. Well, I think at the moment as well, I think my first PC game when I bought a PC was Unreal, so that was mind-blowing. At the moment, I don't have the time to play like Ubisoft BusyWork games, so you've got a map screen and a load of shit on it, and I can't be bothered with that. Horizon Zero Dawn is a boring game, right?
I can't get into it, but I couldn't get into Witcher either.
I've not played it, but games like that, especially Horizon, where you have to be a certain level to go into a certain part of the map, regardless of anyone saying that it's an amazing game, which I'm sure it is. I like the story, the idea of it all, but the game itself, it's just watered down God of War, but leveled up, so you have to grind to get to bits. So I don't have time for that. Whereas if you stick something like Mafia on, 10-hour story, it's done. BioShock, 8-hour story, you're done, you're away, it's off. You don't have to keep going, oh, shall I just go to that little bit on the map? Shall I go over there and do that? Can I go do that? I can't be bothered. I think that's partly why I enjoyed Spider-Man. It's exactly the same game as Horizon, just in a Spider-Man costume and flying around, but with less busy work to do. So if you don't want to collect Spider-Man little folklore and comic book bits, which is quite nice for fans, then awesome. It's a decent game. But it's just taking all that busy work out. Assassin's Creed games get ruined for me because they have such good mental stories about God knows what, whether it's going to turn into time travel, who knows. But it's just the maps are overwhelming. So what's the point? I just don't have the time for it.
Well, me and Joe was watching the Heaps O Gamers stream last night, which we tend to watch when we can, on a Friday when we can. And he put on a blinding game. I've heard of the game. I haven't got it because it's actually relatively rare, I suppose. Lee was on. Now. Retro Chef was on there. The Dynamite Cop game on Dreamcast. I mean, like that just looks like the best game ever made. You just literally press the play button and smash the shit out of people.
And it's 2-player, and you can finish it in about 40 minutes. That's that for me. That's perfect. That's exactly what you want to have a game. Give me Bubble Bobble over Cyberpunk any day.
Well, me and Joe, I've got my eye out for it now because it's one that me and Joe can play, So we'll play it together. Get through it. I think you liked the look of it as well, didn't you? Yep, she did. Yeah, you know the game we watched last night, Dynamite Cup? It looked pretty good. Yes, she's nodding. You can't see her, but she's nodding. She's riveted. She can't wait to get it.
Secretly, she's thinking, "I'll just shut up."
Yeah.
Just nod your head and he'll go away.
He'll stop talking about games.
Right,
yeah.
gentlemen, while it's gone quiet, I'm disappearing. It was just a brief pleasure. So, hello, S6. I can't read my phone from here.
Just
my
S6
arm's
will
nearly
be
broken
fine. S6 will be good.
from trying to hold my phone so still. There'll be none of that later. That's my left hand. Brief pleasure. I'll check you out when I can, not in a sexy way. Well, maybe in a sexy way. You're pretty man, nice beard. It was nice briefly catching up. And Mr. Cask, I don't believe I've said hello to you. So hello, nice to meet you.
Always a pleasure.
Billy's getting big in the streaming game now, Jim. So
Me, you would never.
I've got to catch you up.
see you, mate.
See you, buddy. Oh, I'm on my own at the bottom now.
No.
Help!
Rob, how was your Middle Carter? How was your Middle Carter yesterday, Rob?
Middle Carter. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, we've been a few times, or I've been over the years, been to Middle Carter quite a few times. Pretty nice.
How'd you have your steak? How'd you have your steak, sir?
Medium rare, we have it.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Yeah, medium rare. We both
medium
have it.
Rare, sirloin. Hell yeah. Let's go.
No, we had Chateaubriand.
Oh, that is brilliant. That is delish.
We shared, didn't we? Very nice.
Yes, we shared. No, I took all.
No, she actually held her own. Really, to be fair, quite a bit of it, I think.
As long as you get your money for it, it's not too bad.
We got way too much onion loaf.
Oh, too much onion loaf. But it's nice though.
It is.
Oh,
what's the what are your plans for the rest of the weekend?
I've got work tomorrow night, so I'm sort of limited to what I can do. What about you, James?
I might stream tomorrow. I don't know. After today's stream, I'm a bit up and down.
Yeah.
I might stream tomorrow. I might stream some more DBD. If not, I might go and play Immortal Phoenix because I've bought it, but not played it. So I want to at least play it because I do like my Greek mythology.
Yeah.
So I want to at least give that a go. Next week's question.
So what's the next retro item you're after?
Ooh.
Go on then, Bill. What's you've got?
Come on, Bill. Answer the secret. Answer the secret to the Holy Grail. We need to know.
I think for me, I want a few more Saturn games in my collection, so probably more Saturn games.
Fair enough. Mr. Essex Retro, what is your next target?
I don't really know. I don't really know. I have a few. There's a few consoles that I want. So I'd really like
that DS you really want. Wink, wink. Oh, yes.
I would really like a Sega Nomad, the handheld Mega Drive thing.
Yeah.
But I can't find one with a box in the UK really. I would really like a CD32. I don't actually know why, really, because
they're quite pricey, apparently.
They've been going up, but again, I want it with the box, really. You can get them for maybe 250 quid without the box.
Yeah.
But I want to try and get it with the box. The Retro Gaming Revival guys, because I'm on that Retro Gaming Revival page. I get on, I really like them guys. There's a guy called Daubs on there. Goes by the nickname of Daubs.
Yeah.
He's an Amiga man. He loves it. So I've got to buy one because of what he's been saying to me about it. He's been winding me up about the fact that I don't have one, so I have to get one at some point. And then There is one other, but it's completely lost my. I need to get the other Fantastic. I'm missing the Watermelon Fantastic.
Yeah.
So I need to get that.
With the N64 controller, have you not thought about importing from Japan?
Yeah, but the problem is the bit at the bottom is clear, isn't it?
I think I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's reasonably priced if you order them, sort of thing. And a lot of times, obviously, come from Japan, it's decent price.
Yeah, no, they are, mate. But I think the Fantastic ones in Japan, I don't think they're the same. I think you've got the color on the top, and then you've got a clear on the bottom, and the controller's the same. You've got the color on the top and the clear on the bottom. So, if you only ever had it from the top, you'd look all right. But you can see that unfortunately the bottom's a different color.
He says next retro thing I have coming is a manual to CIB my copy of Leicester the Unlikely on SNES.
Nice.
And he also said, thanks for having me on. It's a pleasure. Pleasure's all mine, my good sir.
Yeah, good to have you, Jim. Always good to see Jim. I personally like watching his videos. I think his last video was hilarious.
Yeah.
He is a funny guy.
Yeah, I think that's what I like about this. Obviously, the community, sort of, you meet interesting and sort of like-minded people, sort of thing. I think it's really good. I think overall.
Yeah, no, it is. What about you, Joe? Do you not have any retro stuff, or you do have some, don't you?
I do have some retro, but at the moment I'm trying to obviously get Punch Out. I found just the cartridge at the moment. It's at the moment $40. I'm willing to pay that, even if it's not boxed, so I can get that all framed up, ready to go. I want to try and collect all the Resident Evils for the GameCube and for the PlayStations. I've got Resident Evil 3 for the PlayStation. I've got Silent Hill on the PlayStation. I just want to try and collect all the horror games at the moment. But other than that, I would like to get Ghosts and Goblins next, because I love Dark Souls, and to me, Ghosts and Goblins is the one that started the whole Dark Souls to me. Yeah. So I would like to collect that, because now it's just been re-released for the PlayStation. So I'm going to buy that and stream it at some point, see how I do. And then I'm going to try and get the originals, and then might stream that as well. Who knows, Bill? You can come round, and maybe we can make a drunk stream of it. So every time we die, we take a drink. So it's going to be a long-ass night.
Yeah.
But it'll be great. 100%. But other than that, that's pretty much it for my retro side for now.
Well, it's certainly interesting. I mean, everybody's at different stages of their collection. Like I say, in the old days, when I first watched you, Billy, in the background you had very little, and now you've got. Yeah. I know you had stuff, but you didn't have it on display like you do there. So that's a real big thing there. That you've got a lot of different games there.
The thing that obviously I need on this side, I need one more shelf for the last few PS4, and this side I need, at worst case, one more shelf for some of my PS2 and 360 games.
Well, you could do the whole wall there, couldn't you? At some point, you could go down as far as you wanted, I suppose.
Yeah, but obviously, I want it to have like a lot of games, but at the same time, it still looked presentable, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it's trying to find that perfect balancing act of the two.
I like busy rooms like that, to be honest, and Joe does too. We love the games room. Joe likes just sitting in there sometimes, because it's like a kid in a sweet shop sort of thing. It's kind of like that feeling, You've got all them games. And
have you ever seen a channel called the Last Gamer?
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, I watched it for years. It was shocking, really, what happened to him with the lightning strike thing.
Yeah, but his collection, that is basically like two blockbusters in one sort of thing.
Jesus.
Oh, it's unbelievable. Yeah, and his arcade, whatever it was called, I can't remember what the arcade was called. But his arcade was awesome. But like I say, he really slowed down on YouTube because there was a lightning strike at his house and it blew up all of his electrical items.
Jesus.
So he's only done, I think he's done a few videos, but nothing like what he was doing before.
Yeah, I think in the last 6 to 10 months, I think he's put up 1-2 videos, if that.
Yeah. Sad,
Compared
really.
to what he's doing, but it's. The thing is that if you just stop doing YouTube, it's one thing, but the fact that he's slowed down / stops, but it's also said to you why he's doing it, it's sort of it's a bit different.
Well, he's got to have the best collection in the world, certainly publicly known, you would think.
Yeah.
I mean, who's that guy that everybody hates at the moment, that Metal Jesus guy? I can't remember his name now.
I like Metal Jesus, to be honest.
No, not Metal Jesus himself, one of his mates.
The Gemma, Gebs,
John
24.
Riggs. John Riggs, yeah. Not John Riggs, the other one.
Radical Reggie?
No, it's the other one. It begins with a J, I think. It's not John Riggs, not the one that will wear, because John Riggs wears the hat, doesn't he? He's always got a different Nintendo hat on or something.
I thought it was John Hancock.
John Hancock, that's it. Yeah, everybody hates him at the moment because of his museum thing. Yeah, I know, but everybody. I mean, I don't mind it; doesn't bother me. But everybody's saying he's got so many haters in America, just ruining his life. But yeah, he's got an awesome collection. I mean, some of the stuff he's got, nobody. Well, I suppose lots of it. I mean, but it still doesn't match Last Gamer. I think he's got to be the best public collection, you would think.
The fact that I think about 3-4 years in a row, his collection was according to Guinness anyway, the world's largest collection. According to Guinness, for about 3-4 years. And the fact it's not just one system. He does multiple. He does the consoles, like PCs. He does fucking the home computers. He does like Australian. He does Power Impulse. There's Japanese Impulse. Does
full Japanese. I mean, that Tetris game he's got. Someone was trying to sell one for £1 million or something stupid.
It's like one or two or three or something like that in it.
Yeah, it's madness. But that's even the other collections that he's got, full Japanese Saturn set, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, or full worldwide Saturn set, I think he said he had.
Yeah, plus with a lot of his collections, he would have that, say, like Saturn, you have the full Japanese, but also the full PAL. He's not just doing one, he's doing, he wants both sort of thing.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. But where's it end, Wait, doesn't it? I suppose for him it ends when you got them all. He's Neo Geo set as well. All of it. It's outrageous.
But unlike most people who have big collections, he actually will sit down and play the games. It'll take him forever to get.
He's got a very, like me and Joe, really. Joe's extremely supportive with the gaming thing. Wants to get involved herself. Does get involved herself. Loves playing games, and and he's the same. His partner and his son, or it looks like anyway. I don't know. We don't know him, do we? He lives over the other side of the world.
I think said it's his son.
Well, from an outsider, he looks as if they're both. I mean, the wife does a lot with him as well. Plays a lot of games as well.
Plus, also they repair like arcade machines, and don't they? Like together.
Sounds as if very supportive of each other. So it's lovely, really. But yeah. Anyway, Bill, I think I probably need to head off now because it is past 11. But it's been great to have you. It's been great to be on. Yeah. And you're coming up to 3 and 30 minutes. You're coming up to 3.5 hours, mate.
Yeah, but the thing is, like I said, I think you joked about it the other day. I plan like I'll do it 1 hour or 2 hours, but because of how good the conversation is, it goes over.
Oh, absolutely, and it's good when you've got people on and stuff, and like I say, Jim and Jamie and all the rest of it. It's good when people come in the comments and stuff. It was quiet when it's a quiet night tonight. I think there must be something. We ain't been invited, have we? There's some big party. There's a YouTube party.
Unless they're watching the boxing tonight, I don't know. 'cause the
Why
boxing's
would
on
you
tonight.
watch that? That's not boxing. That's
It's
ridiculous.
because Floyd's fighting, and they just want to make
Mayweather
sure
will
Logan.
just dance around.
Yeah,
I
Logan
mean,
Paul's gonna get killed. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Logan Paul's gonna get killed. Done, dusted.
I love boxing. I love boxing. I follow boxing nearly as much as I follow games. I love boxing, but that is not boxing. Mayweather is just going to dance around until
Easy
he gets
money,
to the round he
and that's
betted
pretty
loads
much
of money
it.
on,
Yeah.
like
Pretty
he did with the
much it.
last one, and then he'll just knock him out when he gets to that point. Like,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous to even think. It's like me saying, you know, oh, I'm going to race Lewis Hamilton and I'm going to win. You know, it's just stupid. And it's the same thing with boxing. Oh, but he's bigger. It doesn't matter if he's bigger. Oh, but he's not a professional boxer. He's a joke.
No.
When it comes to boxing.
Yeah,
And Floyd
Logan
Mayweather is the greatest boxer of our generation. You know,
still
so-
undefeated, so yeah.
yeah, he's the greatest boxer of our generation. And people go, "Oh yeah, but he's boring." That doesn't matter. But that's not boxing.
If he knows how to play the game, then he must be doing something right for being undefeated.
The art of
Bloody
boxing
hell.
is to hit and not be hit. It's as simple as that. And Floyd Mayweather literally could go clubbing 95% of his fights. It was only Oscar De La Hoya, and he took a big one off of. I can't remember who the bloke was, but he took a whack, and I thought he was actually going to wobble. And he did wobble, to be fair. But he's only literally 2 or 3 fights in his whole career that he couldn't go out clubbing straight after.
But the thing is, with Mayweather is, yeah, he's cocky, but he's basically our generation's version of Tyson. That's the best way you can describe it. Is this generation's Tyson.
Yeah, well, yeah. Tyson was in an era of not many. Well, everybody says that though. People say that about Anthony Joshua. Oh, he's not in an era of many massive many great heavyweights. You know, Mike Tyson come up in that thing where Floyd Mayweather really beat everybody in the entire.
Oh yeah, he beat the entire people. He beat like Ricky Hatton, that was undefeated, and he came
easily as well. It wasn't even difficult.
Yeah, it wasn't even difficult at the time. And then he fought one of the best people in UFC, Conor McGregor. Honestly, Conor McGregor's not a boxer, I understand, but for the first 5 rounds, he did pretty good. But after that, it was basically Floyd's game. After that, and that was it, and it was game.
Well, the best boxer of that weight division at the moment is obviously Canelo, and he made Canelo look like a child, really.
Same with Manny Pacquiao, like one of the fastest boxers I've seen in a while, but still he couldn't even beat him. Like he tried, couldn't beat Floyd, so Floyd keeps on going.
Yeah, it's Floyd, like I say, the king of hitting and not being hit. Yeah. That is what Floyd was.
I know if we talk about this now, and out of nowhere, the biggest upset in history, Logan beats him, and it will happen. I'm not going to say it's not going to happen, but if it does happen, we can say this in the podcast that we called it, but I didn't want to call it. That's the time that I'll be like, no, I don't want to be involved.
That's like saying, should we just say that tomorrow the world is going to end, just in case it ends? You know, like, and you'll be right. You know, like Jamie, you'll be right. The world ended. We're all dead. Yeah, we're all dead, but the world ended. There is absolutely not one. I'm going on record. This is on YouTube. Everybody
on record.
Tomorrow, I'm putting it on record that he is going to get to a certain round and just turn it up, turn on the gas.
Yeah.
Put his foot on the gas, and he will absolutely destroy Jake Paul. Absolutely, it'll get called off. He might not knock him out. He might not even knock him out, but the ref will step in, step across, and stop him because he'll just barrage him with boxing ability.
He'll just dodge him. He'll hit the stomach. He'll wear him out because he's a taller character. And once it gets to a couple of rounds when he feels comfortable, thinking, okay, he's wear down. I'm going in for the kill, and that's what he's going to do.
Well, he's open when he fought Conor McGregor. He's open to say, or relatively open to say, that there was a bet on, because he's not allowed to be. So I don't think he's allowed to be completely open, but that there was a bet on that round 10 when it was something. I can't. remember
round 10. Yeah, it was something like that.
It was like I only let him get there because that was the round I needed him to go to.
I will bet one Mudokan coin that he will not. Fucking Floyd will win. 100%. I will bet one Mudokan coin. There's my bet. Bill, what you betting?
I bet
Bill's glasses. Throw your glasses on the table.
my glasses
Yep.
Floyd Mayweather will knock him out.
Okay, that's good. And if we all win, we all take our prizes back. So
Yeah.
like, yep, thank you very much.
There's no way he won't. Oh Jesus, Paul's on. Paul's arrived. Paul's late.
Old retro bait.
Yeah, there's no way, mate. No, absolutely not a hope in hell
No.
that Jake Paul will win that fight.
No, there's no
not
way.
Logan Paul. Definitely Jake Paul won't. In
Well,
fact,
no,
Jake
that's what's
Paul-
going to happen. Jake Paul will come out and say, I want to fight him, because he's been asking McGregor for months, and McGregor has said, no, I'm not
Jake
bothered.
Paul would
with
have a
him."
better chance. You don't
I feel
get
like he will.
beat by KSI. You don't literally get beat by KSI in an exhibition match and then fight
Mhm.
Floyd Mayweather. That's ridiculous.
No.
Because he fought KSI twice, and when they done the decision for the first one, it looked like KSI won it, but it was a draw. And then they done it again, and KSI won this. So I still, like you said, it should be the loser goes fight it. It should be the person who is the winner that goes on to fight it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
KSI is like,
All
I'm
it is
good,
is that-
I'm not that good, so I'm not doing
Well, it's
it.
not just that he makes more money. I mean,
Hmm.
KSI is big, isn't he? But in America, I think Logan Paul probably draws a bit more money because of his.
Oh,
brother.
he draws loads of money. But because KSI's been in the music, he's been in a lot in the YouTube with the FIFA stuff, and at the same time, he's got his own clothing, his own stuff. He just doesn't need the money. He's just
I think he don't want to embarrass himself as well. Where
Mm.
where Logan Paul don't care, does he? I mean, Jesus, he's
no,
going
Logan
into.
wants to be the next big thing. He wants to be, what can I do over this? Oh, I'm going to challenge him. Okay, what am I going to do after that? I'm going to do this. He just wants to keep going higher and higher. I don't know why.
Well, he's going into forests and laughing at people.
Oh,
It's like this geezer's
I was honestly hoping you didn't know that, and now you do.
No, the bloke's not. The bloke is not. He will do anything for a pound note, or a dollar.
Well, he's
a dollar
he's
bill.
banned in that country because he kept throwing fishes on fucking people's cars and harassing people. He's
Yeah.
banned from that country. And
So what
to
I
do
mean,
that
I
is
don't
a
know
joke.
loads. I don't know loads about it, but all I know is that geezer is going to get knocked out by him. There's no thing. It is going to be very easy for him.
100%, I do agree.
Yeah.
I might watch that. I might not. It's depending what time it's going to be. If it's 3 o'clock, I'm going to say no. But
It'll be
I might watch
3
it tomorrow.
o'clock. It'll be
Yeah.
3, 4 o'clock, maybe even 5.
And it'll be like a 2-minute match. It's over. I'm going to be like, great. I'll stay up.
We
to 3
might,
o'clock.
like I say, he might allow him to box him for a little while, but it
Like
won't
4
take
or 5
won't be-
rounds to give people a taste, and then after that, that's it. Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, it won't be long. But yeah, all right. Well, I better go. But I will. I'll see you. The Fiance Plays video will be up tomorrow, Bill, and guys, if you're
I'll
interested,
definitely check that out.
Yeah, I'll come and have a look.
that'll be up.
Have
And
a gander.
I will be. I think I might be doing a stream this week with Sneztastic, maybe. You know that Pete. I don't know if you know him. I don't know if you saw him, Billy.
Yeah.
Jamie, I don't know how much you're into retro. That's why I'm just referring to Billy. I'm not
Yeah,
being
fair.
retro.
Honestly, if Bill knows, then he'll tell me and he'll let me know. Trust.
Yeah,
Bill
so
is the
he's-
retro guy to talk to.
Yeah, I might be doing a stream with him. We've got the quiz tomorrow. That you watch it, didn't you, Bill?
Yeah.
Again, Jamie, I don't know, but we've got Paul's quiz tomorrow night.
I thought you said porn quiz. I was going to say, how can you make porn
No.
quiz? That's the
No,
question.
no,
How
no.
can you make porn
No.
a quiz? But okay, I misheard that. And Bill, what is wrong with your camera?
No, we've got Paul's
It's
quiz.
not quite
and
true,
then,
that one fuck up.
I'm giving you a bipod next time so you can have that stain there. Because it keeps falling over.
You said it on stream now, so you don't know. It's fact.
Yeah, and it gets to the point where I haven't bought it for weeks and everyone's going to be like moaning at me saying, you've got to buy it. You've got to buy
maybe
it.
it'll be a new segment. Yeah, like Paul said there, maybe there'll be a new segment in the quiz in a couple of weeks' time.
New porn quiz coming up. Yes, come out.
Yeah, there you go.
Who invented the 69? Was it A, George Claus, 2, Mike Tyson, or 3, Brock Lesnar?
Well, Debbie from Dallas.
Debbie from Dallas. Oh, or who made nice hair gel? Was it something from Mary? I think so.
There you go. Right. With that said, or I will never get off of here because I could talk all night. I will speak to you guys soon, and I'll see you
Yeah,
on the
see you,
next.
man. See you,
See you
Retro.
guys.
Appreciate it, man. Bye-bye, man. Hey!
Mate,
Stay.
Stay. Shut up.
It's telling you to end this stream. It's telling you, Bill, it's time to stop. It's time.
Shut up. But I enjoyed myself tonight.
Well, you've cheered me up. That's all I can say. You've cheered me up after that stream. I'm happy.
That's what I'm here for, mate. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake!
Oh, this would be his T-shirt. Just him flipping over, and it'd be on the other side his screen.
I can't win either way, mate.
You can't fucking win.
No. But
oh dear.
Anything? I forgot to ask Robin that. But anything coming up from your channel? I know you sort of mentioned it, but I don't know if you sort of thought about anything.
What, YouTube channel or Twitch?
Either.
Like I said before, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Or it'll be DBD, or aka Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
As Killer or Survivaler. Big if not, Immortal Phoenix or another game. And then maybe in the pipeline, I'll do a couple more videos, put them on YouTube finally. And hopefully, Limited Games will be sending the games. And we'll be doing at least, let's count the list. 1, 2, 3, 4 unboxings. So yeah, that's going to be fun. This will be fun.
That's 4 unboxings minimum. I know.
For now, until the others come. That's the thing.
Hey! So this is a running joke now.
This is the running gag. How many times will Bill's phone flip? Let's put a bet. You can make this into a drunk fucking challenge every time. Eat me. Kalima.
Literally.
Kalima. Oh no. He's going to start his OnlyFans. Oh no, Bill, don't take your shirt off. No. Oh no.
No, I had to adjust myself because I can put my phone in charge.
Fair enough.
But yeah, when's the earliest unboxing coming from?
I don't know this thing. I feel like mid-June we'll be getting Scott Pilgrim. So that will be the first unboxing. I say near the end of June or July, we'll be doing No More Heroes 1 and 2 collector's editions from Limited Games. And then maybe August, we'll be doing Doom 1, 2, and 3 for the Switch as well. At the moment. That's all I know. That's because I'm guessing. Because they said Scott Pilgrim should be out May. And then the special editions and all those editions will be out June or July. So, fingers crossed.
And then obviously at the end of the year, there's
Jay and Silent Bob. And then they'll announce the next Jay and Silent Bob. Because at the moment, Limited Games has just announced they're going to be announcing really high-end Limited Games at E3 this month. So, it'll be the next Jay and Silent Bob games getting announced. And then we're going to be like that.
I know, but for me, because I only stick to the Jam Bob games, it's not too bad.
But for me, it sucks.
Yeah, because you buy fucking multiple. But granted, the games you enjoy, you play, and you like.
Oh, yeah, because No More Heroes is one of my favorite Wii games of all time, and to play them on the Switch would be the next best thing for me. So I can play 1 and 2 and have the physical version. I know you can get the digital, but I want to have it on my collection because I've got both of them on the Wii, both physical. I want to have both the other ones physical. And then August, No More Heroes 3 comes out. And I want to put that right next to it so it's all my No More Heroes games because that's the last one I need. And then that's all my collection done.
You want it to match sort of thing.
Because I've got the last No More Heroes game that came out on the Switch.
Yeah.
Now I've just got to wait for these 2 and No More Heroes 3. And that's it. That's my collection done for No More Heroes. For now.
Yeah, that's it's never ending, mate.
Yes, it's when I looked at the Resident Evil stuff, and I was thinking, "Fuck me, there's so many ports to
But
Evil."
That's the thing. Because when you messaged me yesterday, based on what ones he had, I was
Yeah.
like, I was like, I know he had some PS1 Resident Evil. I know he had some PS2.
It's now I couldn't go, but at the time I had my shot, and they didn't tell me till morning, and it was 1 o'clock. So if it was earlier, then I could have come down, bought a couple of games, then gone straight to have my jab, and then gone to meet everyone else after that. But as per usual, I can't
Everything's
tell
last
nothing.
minute.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. But other than that, yeah.
But,
What is your next videos, Mr. Billiam?
I've got there's some games I bought yesterday, as I said, are ready for pickup video.
Ooh. Pick it up. Pick it up.
I've got like 2 or 3 games. But yeah, about 2 or 3 games ordered from CEX on their way. And I was got a few days off next week. If you want to meet up at some point,
we should do at one point. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, I've got. Obviously, depending on how quickly CEX delivers, which for me personally has been quite good.
Yeah, some of them have been really good, and some of them actually take 3 to 5 days. Some of them are like next day, surprisingly.
Yeah. I'm hoping the earliest is Wednesday. I can get the video. And obviously, me being me, probably Friday, Saturday, probably another stream.
Yeah.
Because I'm enjoying doing these streams. You know what I mean? It's.
Yeah, I understand. I do what you mean. I know.
It's talking to people and meeting people and sort of you might not necessarily sort of talk to because of they might live, say, a distance away, sort of thing. So, or in this case with you and me, it's like we may not see each other in person every day, but doing this, we can, sort of thing.
Oh yeah, 100%. And plus, like that Friday, lovely barbecue, delicious.
Well, that's Thursday, not Friday.
Was it Thursday? It's Thursday. I'm fucking dumb.
Yeah, Thursday I was on George's barbecue.
Yeah.
Friday I went to Retro.
Mate, fucking Thursday was fucking lovely. Lovely weather. Good barbie. Talked about some good stuff. Yeah. It was great.
The weather helped. The weather helped. It was also a good company, sort of thing.
Yeah. It was good. Had some good beers. Had a laugh. Fucking definitely want to do that again.
Yeah, like I said, obviously, at some point, obviously, like I said, if I do something next week, I can I'll let you know the days off if you want. As we'll try to get Darren around.
Yeah, we got to get him round. Even if he says he can't get around because he hasn't got enough money, then just say to him, I don't mind fucking paying to get him to come down.
Yeah.
Like, even if not that, even meet at Basden. Like, meet at Basden, just fuck around for a bit. I don't fucking mind.
Yeah, it's. We need the Three Amigos back.
The Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Oh, the Three Stooges. But good times.
I did feel bad that we sort of met up multiple times in like 1 or 2 weeks, and he couldn't, for whatever reason, come, sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can get more people coming down and everything else. Who knows? We'll see what happens. And everything else. With YouTube videos, I'm going to try and get back into it a bit more. Yeah. Hopefully.
I know, like I said, I think I said to you Thursday, that basically the week, it was my birthday a few weeks, I put that week off. I want to try and do as much as I can on that week, whether it's meeting up with you, meeting up with other YouTubers, doing streams.
Well, that's what we should do. Well, even on your birthday, we can meet up with every retro person in chat or all the people you met and actually just do something for your birthday, and then maybe do a challenge on that day. Say, try and find the most shittest game and see who wins out of that one. Make it like a challenge to fucking do. Yeah. Oh wow, and then maybe play something after. But yeah, it'd be good.
Find like the worst game under a certain price, sort of thing.
Yeah, I think everyone will pick up ET, the worst game.
Yeah, true. Actually,
if it's not that, it's fucking Ride to Hell. the second worst game of all time.
I tell.
The biker one on the 360.
Yeah, I know what you mean now.
That one. The one where you get a sex scene, but it's not a sex scene. It's basically them dry humping each other.
So you get that chance, basically.
Yeah, pretty much, with every bug in the game known to mankind.
But
yeah.
Like I said, I want to try and do stuff that week. You know what I mean? I'm just annoyed not doing something for that day. I want to try and do stuff for
Well, we'll do something for that day. We'll see what we do. And when you get ready, it's your birthday, hint, hint, you may be getting something really, how can I say, Kevin Smith-like.
You got it now. It's on YouTube. You got it.
Yes, Bill's going to go back on the video on his birthday. So where's my Kevin Smith?
Yeah.
Where's my Kevin Smith? Look at this video. It says right there, the dotted line, Kevin Smith. Where is the Smith? Where is the Kevin? I was going to say, did you get that comic by chance? Who made by Kevin Smith, the Batman one, or did you not?
I've not had a chance to go in there yet.
All right, definitely let me know. Let me know. Just let me know if you do or you don't. Because he's made 2 Batman comics at the moment. He's made that one, and he's made another one for the anniversary. People said the art's good, the story's all right, but 50-50. But it looks really interesting.
Well, I might go down there Wednesday.
They might have it. They might have it at that time. Ask them and then see what I say. Yeah, just remember to say it's Bill, this.
Yeah.
I placed an order for Batman by Kevin Smith, and they should look for it. They're nice people. They're honestly really nice. I've ordered Marvel Zombies Resurrection, all the covers, and they've literally had them in stock for me, ready to go.
Yeah.
And I send half to Lynn's and half to me because she collects it. So I thought, fuck it, I'll send her that as well.
Yeah, so somebody I want to go in there, sort of thing, you know, and sort of double check they got it.
Yep. And who knows, add more Star Trek to your collection.
Yeah.
To finish the issues.
Yeah, I was going to try and sort of get a little run going of them, sort of thing, but I don't really want gaps in the run, sort of thing.
Because you want to get like each issue instead of buying an issue and then getting 2 and then 5 instead of not getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah,
I don't want to sit down and enjoy it. I think I can't. My OCD won't allow me to move on to it because
I haven't got 3. It doesn't line up. Doesn't work. But yeah, I'm gonna call it quits at the moment. I'm gonna get off for a bit. But Bill, as always, it's always good to join the streams. Always an honor to have fun. You've honestly cheered me up since my stream on Twitch. Because I'll tell you later why. I'm not going to tell you on here because it's a bit, But anyway, I do appreciate it. I do appreciate a couple of the retro guys subscribing. I do appreciate it. I might link my Twitch on to my YouTube, so if you guys can follow me there, that would really help me out, so I can boost both content both at the same time, and then try and get back into the old YouTube because I want to get back in again.
The old YouTube bug's itching.
Yeah, the old YouTube. The drugs. I need it.
Basically,
But yeah, cheers, Bill. I'd appreciate it. If you're gonna, what are you gonna do? A couple more minutes, or are you gonna try and get to the 4-hour mark?
Probably say like a goodbye, sort of like, well, thank you, and that. Then I sort of probably end it.
Thank you to my Patreon. I have 500 people on my Patreon. Oh dear.
Fuck doing Patreon, mate. Fuck that.
Mate, if you did Patreon, you'll get paid £2 each person.
Yeah, but who's gonna pay Patreons for my shit?
Oh, it'd be good because fucking hey, I'll do it, and then fucking if every retro person did it, then they'll help you make your new content, get the videos you need ready to go, like the thumbnails. Like the person I showed you that picture, he does thumbnails.
Yeah.
So if you had the money to pay him, he could do you all your thumbnails for every video. Like anything else, like even like video content, like even like pickups, like for like items and games you want. You think you ain't got the money, but Patreon's helped you out. Say, okay, this money will help make the video. So I'd say it's a maybe. When you get bigger, maybe, but at the moment, just a bit of fault. It's just a fault for now.
There's no point doing it now because of how big the channel is. There's no point.
Yeah. Once it gets bigger, then I would say try and think about it. Put that in it, and then maybe if a lot of people really, really want you to get more and more, then do it. 100%. I would definitely do it.
Fair enough, mate.
Other than that, I will see you later.
See you, my good sir. So again, thank you to everyone who has watched tonight's stream. Thank you for everyone who has joined tonight's stream. And I'm hopefully early. Hopefully Wednesday earliest. Hopefully a pickup video. And again, Friday, Saturday next week should be doing another stream. So guys, keep an eye for that. And I hope hopefully more people, hopefully people jump into that stream again, whether it's comment or whatever. I'm gonna try and sort of stick to the same sort of time that I did tonight for next week's stream, because like it's nearly 4 hours and it's late, but not as bad as it was unfortunately a few weeks ago. Again, thank you to everyone who has watched tonight. Again, thank you to everyone who has commented, put questions and thoughts and inputs and jokes into the comment section. Again, thank you to Super Nintendo for joining. Thank you for Adam for joining. Thank you to Rob for joining. And thank you to Jamie, who just left, for joining me. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekends. See you guys very, very soon. Got to end the properly now.